is good, boys? Oh my golly, we live, we here, we happening. We're doing the DLC quest, but I thought, fuck it, we'll start earlier. Just a little bit. Also, first of all, this is huge. Fluff coming in right at the top. Also, what's going on, Syndicate in red? Coming right at the top. Fluff says, the Elden Ring will be released on PC at 3 p.m. PT, by 4 p.m. Green time. Ooh, on Thursday, 6 hours earlier than console might launch in NA. Awesome. Not downloading for me or something, or it's not available for me yet. And I'm kind of like, you'll get there. Like, it's like, yeah, but that's funny. Load Singer says, what did some of the comments say? But yeah, that's what I'm curious about too. I haven't jumped in the weeds yet. Fluff says, apart from the pestering about if the dupe glitch is intact or not, a lot of them were complaining as if it were an official post by Techland. Wait, also, I said in the video that, like, I'm happy that they didn't patch the thing. And this is like, it will be cool to see what they do going beyond this patch. So if they're asking that, they didn't watch the goddamn video. Red says, hey, what's good, Red? Lone Singer says, what's up, Grin? How was your day? It's been pretty good. We filmed some, some, like, sitting on the set videos, and then we filmed a little bit of Dying Light. We filmed a little bit of two-handed weapons. I think the stats in Dying Light are weird, because, like, I used two-handed weapons with, like, 50% damage buff, and then I used range damage, and at the end of the video where we were just testing out, like, I did two videos, one with melee, two-handed weapons scaled, like, really high with the armor, and then one with just range damage. Of course, range damage completely eviscerated. Also, is it possible, Fluff, did you get the crossbow? Because I'm wondering if it's possible for you to drop the crossbow and for us to duplicate it. Because to me, I'm fucked out of, I cannot get a crossbow. I am screwed. So I wonder if you can possibly drop the crossbow. I don't know if you're able to. Maybe they're like, no, you son of a bitch. Which would suck. But if I can get one of those crossbows, because it normalizes per level always, right? It doesn't like have a give, which is dope. But also I'm like incapable of getting. I've already made all the choices. Unfortunately, I didn't know. All right, yeah, I didn't know it'd be that good. Anyways, point being, I made a video on like using two-handed weapons and then using bows and the Ranger armor set. And on the Ranger armor set, at the end of the video, I went and like meleeed some things to see what the drop off was, and there was no drop off virtually. So I was just kind of like, like, what? What's happening? So it may not scale. Maybe another little bug in the notch of bugs that kind of exist in that game. But yeah. Fluff says most common was stating that an audio bug on PS4 version is still occurring, even though it didn't seem to be stated anywhere for this Steam PC version to be an issue that was fixed or needed it. Fluff says a majority of them seemed to not be native speakers. Okay, granted, it's hard to tell anymore with how poor the younger generation is speaking. Yeah. Also, Grin, your Yai Miko looks very lovely as always, although she looks like she's judging us real. Yeah, I put the I don't know what, I got the confidence look, which is more like a bitch please. Oh, I put something in my neck. Oh, I did a little, you know when you pull something a little bit and you're like, oh, better be careful, and then you pull it like the rest of the way. My neck. So ladies and gentlemen, on the chopping block, your boy's got a full set of resin, a little bit of resin in the bank, and we got dailies. So best get to it. Probably shouldn't have spent some time just halted talking, but you know me, multitasking's a nightmare. Also, I'm kind of going back and forth between what our objective is. Should we upgrade Ito and like fully send him, even though we don't have Garu and all that, for like fully constellationed up, but still, I have his weapon level 90. I think his talents are about there. Yeah, actually, no, he's there, actually. Like, it might be fully sent. Yeah, also, we could farm his artifacts. What are we doing with crit damage? We got 18 critical damage. It's not bad. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. I get Ito, maybe Garu we could level up. Maybe we could give some attention to Garu. Alright, let's do that. Let's look real quick. Garu, what do you need? I don't think Garu, I think I just need to level him up on a base, right? Yeah. Ugh. Means I gotta farm that thing? Alright, fine. Talents, I can't level him up anymore, that's the problem. I could level up this though. Oh right, because he requires the same upgrade ascension as Ito. Oh, he also requires his fucking wisps, which leads that, you know, Yai, that's her one, like, really strong suit, that she just has that going for her big time, which is nice. Something. But yeah, I don't think anything else really works with him too much. Anyways, yeah, we'll probably just farm fucking for, what's his name? The one guy. Because it's not really worth farming for Yai, it seems like right now. I seen, oh man, I'm not sure if I want to do it. Because, like, okay, so I'm thinking of a video idea, but it's kind of like the Yai Me video idea, where I'm like, when Yai Miko came out, I thought it was the same mass weirdness happening, which again, very much like Yai. The one concurrent, like, super prevalent, oh god, I want to hit accept. The one thing that does seem like a really good test case for Yai's potential is that there's no artifact set that perfectly buffs her, okay? But I still see videos of people with the most insane crit damage, crit rate scaling I've ever seen, and then say that she's good. Like, if someone has this, like fucking this, as their benchmark, and they say they're good, then if you're not even able to get close to that, then yours is going to be probably not good. Probably, like, it kind of works, but it's not as good as just getting Kaya and, like, leveling up his ult a bunch and doing all that, which can be snapshot and all these things, you know? So to me, I don't know. I'm just sitting there like, well, yeah, they're going to be good. You're also using, I've seen, like, no video where a person just shows her as with her. It's always with Kazuha. It's always with Sarah. Or Bennett. And I'm just sitting there like, this feels super skewed, you know what I mean? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I wanted to make a video being like, but the reason why I'm like not sure about it is because I don't want to be a negative force whenever I go into Genshin, you know what I mean? I just feel like it's genuinely in disorder, like a disbalance, you know what I mean? Fluff says, well, people don't tend to pronounce an asterisk if they say she's good. Yeah, well, yeah. Most people are saying she's actually really good. Like, people are really, really down. Which, again, I like the character. I like how they work, but for the way they're scaled, it does seem very odd. Yeah. What are we doing? I'll go with this, I guess. And I can't switch to. Nope. I want to go. There we go. We'll go to Benny. Run it. Also, what's good, Nanny? Good to have you, buddy. Fluff says, I'm working on my way towards siding with the PK, possibly 100%. Since the glider and hook means those parkour gadgets will be obsolete. It's 100% true, Fluff. Yeah, I said that in a video today. I was like, yeah, it's true. I had to say it. So I'll find out a way some point, but only got just the first unlock for the peak. Okay, gotcha. Fluff says, and I got a reply to a comment, but two-handed weapons aren't modifiable, unlike long one-handed sword. Not knuckle dusters. As far as I handle, blah blah blah. Trash game was a string of vomit of garbage emotes. Yeah, brutal. People be rude. Oh, also I should choose Venti. I forgot about this. I forgot what domain we're doing. Oh, I'm getting knocked out of my thing a little bit. Oof. Ah, pain. Also, man, I don't know what it is, but Yai Miko feels like the spongiest, or not the spongiest, the most brittle character that I play. Like, the amount of times I get one shot by just someone lunging at me and I just immediately get eviscerated. Like, even a character that arguably should be very spongy, like Ganyu, can still tank like a hit or two and be kind of okay. Yai Miko, the amount of times I'm just like, oh, I'm dead. I'm immediately killed. Holy shit. What do I do with that? And I guess it's just because she has no defense, like built-in defense is just lower than in general. Which, again, I'm fine with if there wasn't already some other kind of losses, I guess. Think you'll be streaming Elden Ring on Thursday, given the release of an hour before as usual? Yeah, we were talking about it at the very beginning, Fluff. I think I'll pre-order it, I'll pre-download it, and then I'll try it, because the reason why we had to wait so long to play Dying Light Day 1 was because they had a Day 1 patch, and I'm hoping Elden Ring doesn't have that. Even if it does, I might just nix it all together and just try to play with it for the first hour, and then when we're done, then reinstall. You know what I mean? What's good, Ling Ling? But yes, that's the thing I think we're gonna probably try to do. But yeah, we probably will play Elden Ring Thursday together. Also, Fluff says, Mika's leveling materials are pretty forgiving compared to both Ido and Garu. Oh, yeah, Miko's? Yeah. What's good, Kai? Good to see you, Kai. Good to see everybody, by the way. Sorry, guys, popping in. Well, people don't tend to pronounce, she's good. Hey, Nanny. What's good, Shadow? Shadow says, what's up, Graham? It's me, Shadow Wolf. Code Nice. From Twitch. Sweet, man. What's good? Hope you're having a lovely day. Good to see you here. It says, yes, the damage per screenshot, Yai Miko team. Well, man, it's not even like, again, it's like, I want to see a team where Kazuha is not a part of it, and nor is C6 Sara, which I know every person who I've seen has C6 Sara. Sara's been on like 2 banners or something. Maybe they haven't. Maybe she's been on a lot, and I just haven't been able to get her, which is pain. But you know. Oh, also, Lone Singing in loadout. Yep. There he is. I'll go Venti and a girl. Boom. Boom. Oh, how y'all days been, ladies and gentlemen? It was a rough sentence, but we got through it. Fluff says, I feel it's the oddity that is Catalyst users being purely elemental. It makes building them less straightforward than usual. I guess, but part of me also feels like, I don't know, I almost feel like it's easier building a thing, like a Catalyst user, because they're just built like crazy good. Like their catalyst, their weapons, like again, Yai Miko there's no way you can lose when it comes to damage with her. Like or not even Yai Miko, catalyst users. Catalyst users have that one catalyst. They also have a catalyst that gives you energy, heals you. They also have a catalyst that just kind of, I think, throws out a random extra damage dot every couple seconds. So like there's also a lot of them have like critical damage or critical rate built into the catalyst of like free to play options and such. So I don't know, man. To me, I almost feel like catalyst users are a little bit more OP. Also, yikes. You know what Lunt's gonna get? How dare you use Razor in front of me? Make me miss my boy. My baby boy Razor. What? Amber's gonna pop off with this melt combination. Razor's here in spirit and body and mind. But that's it. That's unfortunately it. I probably should be able to regenerate our thing again. You guys don't need me. Don't say that. That's not very... I won't say that. I hope switching characters doesn't break the Shinowabi's buff. Although I would have liked if one of you guys chose to play a healer. Because there's no healing on the team. I regret picking Ganyu. Feels bad. Oh, I hate this, man. Why can't they just give us more artifact experience? Pain. I do like the fact that now we can see like the little things. That's a nice touch. I don't know what to pick. This, I guess. No. This. No. This. Sure. Also, why do I have to say like you leveled up? Cool. It was a nothing level. Back out. Like why didn't it just auto do it until you get a stat change, or even just not? Who needs to see the stat change? Guy says, well, I personally find Yai fun to play. I see her long field time issue, but I think they are less bad than problems with Yai. Yeah, with Yoimiya, yeah. Well, I just think, again, to me, it's not that like, again, Yai is not amazingly fun to play. Like her gameplay loop is fun as hell if she doesn't get one banged like immediately by an enemy. So it's not like an identity issue of like her being fun to play. And this is funny because I always remember this, like, it was this thing where, what do you call it? I remember this happened with Yoimiya, where the problem with that debate was never that like people were arguing that she's not fun to play. It was that people were having like completely different conversations, or having answers that weren't the original question, I guess. Ooh, 20 crit damage. Okay, I see you. Not bad. But yeah, like, so like to me, my whole thing is if I could break down Yai Miko's issue is that relative to other options in her exact same field, which unlike Yoimiya could be argued she's like a main DPS / she could kind of be a support, Yai Miko is like a quick on-field a secondary DPS kind of, or not even secondary DPS. She's like Shincho, Shangling, things like that. She's in that kind of like genre bracket, right? So to me, I'm like, oh, okay, like that's what you do. So if you were to take the same level of investment and put it into any other character, then that's the scaling of the character. Now, the only thing that the people do, and this is a good point for Yai, is that we don't have an artifact set that perfectly balances her. But the question becomes, is that artifact set better? It makes her good enough to where she will not need any help. Because right now, every single time I've seen Yai to do, like, perform even averagely, it's through through specific team building, like Kazuha and Sara. And then my question still becomes, well, again, it's relative to your other options. So if you were to give, Kazuha and Sara, well, Sara doesn't really work, it would just be Bennett. But even Sara specifically buffs a crazy amount into Electro. Which I think is why she is not as strong as she could be, Yaimiko, I mean. But anyways, point is, if you were to just replace Yaimiko out of that team that's massively amplifying people, would you not be significantly better off? And then there lies the balancing, the definition of what I would determine to be balanced, which is your relative options based on that. But yeah. Doesn't mean she's not fun. That's not I think she's a blast. I think she's so fun to play. And I feel the same way that I felt with Yoimiya, where I love the way the character plays outside of maybe not like aiming at the right target and that being frustrating and her alt kind of being useless. It's more of a damage thing, but still, those are the things that kind of like rub me the wrong way. You know what I mean? I think Sara was only one banner at all. Really? Guy says fluff, not me, C60. People likely blew a lot of wishes on Raiden Shogun and got plenty of Sara, plus she's on the standard banner. Now she changed to get her at random too. Okay. Well, what do you call it? That's the other thing is that I don't know if a lot of people did get multiple copies of Raiden Shogun, because I don't know why they would need to. Because, like, you know, like there's a lot of people who like speculate, oh, you'll need this for Raiden Shogun or you'll need this for that. I don't know. I just think like there was a lot of information at the time when Raiden Shogun was coming out where they're like, none of her constellations like make her do what she does. Even like with Yaimiko, you having like a shit ton more range on your turrets, that's pretty just like desirable. Just because they're like, oh well, this way I could map people, and if I'm just running around the overworld, we're gonna body things, you know. Seeing as Raiden Shogun has been on one of the most lucrative banner runs for Genshin. Yeah, but I wonder if that was just because everybody wished because they wanted a god, or if it was because people wished, like, just went ham. Because I don't know many people, even whales, who were like Raiden Shogun C6. Because it's not like even her at C6 I don't think has the correct. Actually, no, C6 I think gives you like critical damage scaling, so that might be the case. But I think people just wished on the banner because they wanted a unit. They wanted one copy of her, so I think everybody collectively went for the same unit, especially after the insaneness of Zhongli. And also, it was like the first female god, you know? Wife of power be strong, unfortunately. But yeah. Kai says, can't wait for Sara to be back. Me too. I just hope that I would be so jazzed if Kazuha came with Sara and fucking and Garu, just to be like, this is the support banner, baby. I feel like they're gonna split them up though, just enough to be annoyed. Frankly, also this. But no, I think that'd be like, that would make things, because I feel like at this point everybody wants Raiden Shogun because she's like tried, tested, and like absolutely huge. Look at that damage. 16k. Do you think the new artifact set Lone Syndicate will be good for Razor? I was looking at it and it's like it's worded in a way that it seems like the faster you attack and the faster you can like flip that coin, the faster you can fully send things. And I was like, Razor hits pretty goddamn fast, but also that might be a way for you to kind of play like Electro Razor maybe, because right now there's not really a good choice for Electro Razor. Also, now I have to go fight the mecha creature, which is unfortunate. Also, I wanted to use my Razor for the first time since he's been fully built. Ooh, nice. I can't wait. Should I check him out? Is he fully built, or is he kind of just getting by? Regardless, I want to see him. But I need to go fight that stupid boss that's in the thing. This thing. Because I'm going to level up Gar to 9, I guess. Although, man, I wish... Yeah, dude, that would be... Oh, that'd be so... That's not happening, but it'd be so goddamn cool. As if Kazuha's banner was just like Mihoyo being like, this is the best support banner you can get. Just bang. But no, those fuckers are gonna put Sara in the Raiden Shogun banner again. Also, what's gonna leak? Also, is this a good team? No, we don't have any healer. I'll play a different person. I'll play Benny. Oh no, this Benny. Good. Good to go. Fluff says, still waiting on my key for GMG from Elden Ring, but since I'll have pre-ordered a period for 28 hours being released, I figured it'll be some time likely tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully it's pretty quick. Yeah, usually everyone's kind of good with that, right? Because then it would just fall apart as a business if they weren't. Fluff says, so Yai is a bit more of a Eula than she is a Ganyu. I don't know. Oh, what do you mean by that? Because I don't think so. Because to me, like, Eula's self-sufficient to the max. Like, if you were to take, yeah, that's a great example. If you were to take all the gear that you put on, like, the 240, 230, 210 critical damage, and like 160 critical rate, which is what I've been seeing around, and you gave it to Eula, fucking shit would be madness, you know? It'd be buck wild craziness. Now, but I'd say even if you reduce her damage by a healthy margin, just because, again, Eula has, like, various weird things going, but yeah. She's like a main DPS. There's a good argument against how that's a weird skewed, but my point is that even if you were to reduce Eula's damage by a significant margin, I think they'd still be close. Like, or not even close, sorry, that's what I mean, not even close. Also, we now need to make sure we have Bennett's uptime 100% going. Ooh. Rick Kai says, lol, Kazuha is a Bennett with how great his support is at this point. Oh, no. I think Kazuha is probably better than Bennett, honestly. Just because there's no one who gets close to... Like, you can get a healer. You can get a character that does like that, what Bennett kind of does, which is like he's a particle bunny and he heals you like a ton. But I don't know if, like, there's no one that really does what Kazuha does. Like, he's the only one that buffs specific elemental damage, and it's such a broad barrier of entry that I feel like it's just nuts. Like, if you have Kazuha, you're fucking cooking, you know what I mean? I feel like he's probably the most, because there's no competition. Like, if you do not have a Zhongli, you could potentially have a Diona, and that's honestly at this point better. But even back then, that was like a stupid good option. Like, there's plenty of shielders to kind of, you know, take away some hype from Zhongli. Right now, there's no real Energizer Bunny, so Raiden Shogun's a solid pick and Kazuha is a solid pick. But there's plenty of, like, Shangling, Shincho. All of that's just good DPS to where I just don't know how you would lose, you know what I mean? I feel like, again, it's like if we were to kind of try to balance something and find out what was truly valuable, we would look to our environment, see what the other options are, and if there's not too many other options, then we would be like, this is it, this is huge, you know? Kai says, I see your point on Yai. I think she is a side grade, not an upgrade, right? She should have been stronger with how long she has been taking, she's taking time up. Yeah, I think that's also a good example. But I feel like her playstyle was not that wild. You know, like I feel like it's the same. It feels the same way as Shincho, except maybe a little bit longer, where you're just like activate your ult, hit your E, activate your ult again, or whatever, or hit your E again, whatever it is, because if you have Sacrifice Sword, you have double E, so stuff like that, you know. I mean, the Elikon is a prime example of someone who's C6 almost every banner and the process of getting pity, and likely do they have plenty of opportunities to get Sarah. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, yeah, Kai says true, and I like Elkanol. He's everyone. He has everyone and still mains Geo. Nice, yeah. Well, I think that's the thing. I think, like, everybody would love to main Electro or Geo, but it's whether you can or not. So if you have all the options, you can pick what you like, because you have all the options. You know, if you worst case scenario, you always have a fallback. But also, if you have all the characters, you're willing to do res and refills, so you probably have the most broken artifacts you could possibly want. So yeah, I feel like it's a necessity thing. Why people like, I would love to go Geo, full Geo all the time. Fuck yeah, but I don't have the right characters to really make that hippity happen. You know. Oh, I see. You're saying we'll probably see Garu in the Ayaka or Kazuha banner. Oh, I hope. Why would they put him in the? Oh well. I guess he might be in Ayaka's, although that doesn't make the most sense. Although sometimes they haven't made sense before, so yeah. Is he respond? Why can't I go to the right thing? Oh no, I did go to the right thing. Let's see. Enemies. He is respond. Go. Malik says, "Hey, I didn't do the new quest event yet. Really? We've barely cracked the surface. Right now we're just burning resin. I'm gonna go jump into it. We're gonna hear some lovely story, poke fun at it, probably, all that." Kai says, "I will summon carefully on Kokomi's banner. A bit if Sara is there. Yeah, you'll try to snipe her, try to get her real quick." Man, I don't know. I don't know what I want more. I feel like at this point, because to me, I just want to have access to fun. Whereas with me right now, with my Yai, I don't really feel like I have access to that. I don't really feel like I got a character unit that I can actually find and like make use of. You know, I feel like my Yai is, I'm almost like, I could just put Shincho here and be much better off. Whereas with Geo, Itto is relatively really balanced. Like it's hard, like, yeah, there's an artifact at the bottom. Like I could get even more critical damage with him. I could level up his talent and crown him. Like doing 30k per swing is good enough to where you don't need much more of it. With Yai, that's what we're doing once with our alt. Like that's what I'm doing once with my alt, and I have more stats than my Aido has. I guess not. No, Aido has not Aido. Sorry, Itto. My Itto has a lot of defense, I guess. So he's double stacking in a cool way. So yeah. But anyways, I feel like I can use my Itto team and Garu team, and I'm able to do sufficient damage to where I feel like I'm dropping things and I'm being efficient. Whereas with my Yai, I'm like, I don't know why I'm using you with Raiden Shogun when I could just use somebody else and be forever better. Like, you know, at least for my situation. People who have the most cracked Gladiator sets or Shinowabi sets, or who farm for Fischl and have a lot, like 1 or 2 sets of the Electro piece, and yeah, you'd be killing it, you'd be cooking. But we're not in that place. So that's my experience, you know? Fluff says Kazua's banner 4-star. Oops, all banner. Yeah. Wouldn't be that'd be still a good banner. It'd be guaranteed 2 gods amongst men. Guys says love Kazuha and Bennett with how great his support is at this point. Yeah. Fluff says it's just a GMG work, and nowadays they receive their keys shortly before the release, and it keeps them safe from shady third-party resellers. Oh, okay, I gotcha. So it actually is for the betterment. Okay. Kai says, my Elden Ring package was just sent. Can't wait. Hell yeah, Kai, you playing Elden Ring with us? Can't wait to talk about it. It's gonna be awesome. We will. Okay, so I want to run this by you guys. When we first started playing Dying Light, I think I said like we were gonna cover the shit out of it, basically. When we got Dying Light 2. But then as I was playing, and I was just like, I kind of want to play it and like grind it so that I can find the problems in the world. And also, I think Dying Light 2 had a really big opening for like if people just saw me running around punching zombies all the time, I'm not sure if it would be too engaging. Not only that, it's very story based and it's very spoiler based, whereas Elden Ring is so fucking general. Or sorry, Dark Soul games are so goddamn like what the fuck's happening that I don't think it's really spoilery. Plus, it facilitates itself towards suffering and achievement, which is like I'm getting wrecked by a boss 6 times, and we finally circumnavigated it. We finally pushed past our limits and got to the end, you know? So I feel like it caters itself a little bit more to a stream game. So I'm kind of debating how we should handle it. Should we stream a lot of it and like just go full tilt? Or should I do the same kind of thing where we stream it probably every day for like 3 days after its release? And then I play a little bit on my time just to kind of not be the worst. Because I would like to like actually run around and get better at dodging and shit and not just be like the worst. Because I am a little like not that I'm self-conscious. I'd just rather perform at a way that is at least we have some momentum, right? If it's just me getting wrecked for the whole stream, then I'm like Garu makes sense to return with Kazuha's banner since they've meant to be oh really? Oh, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it's fluff 2D chess or 3D chess, whatever it's called. Oh, my chest. Heartburn. Kai says Garu could be on Kokomi's as well. Whenever he ends up, I will do some wishes. Well, isn't it like if he's on like the two, if we do have a double banner going, then there's the same 5 stars. So even if there's leaks that show like this character's coming out first, then we'll be like, we're safe. We're safe. Holy shit. Although Kazuha's is, ooh, wait, no, that, oh, what, oh yeah, no, I think I don't think I'll be able to make Electro work, dude. Kazuha should give me the ability to do that, but Sara would help a lot, is the whole point, where I'm like, my God. Will arrive March and April. Fluff says, that's true, but I feel like Garu and Sara being the same reruns seem a bit odd to stack bow-based supports, yeah. But also, maybe Mihoyo is like, well, I don't know. I don't know if Mihoyo really knows a great deal about their game. I don't mean to say that in a negative way. What I mean by that is, like, there's been weird shit in the banner beforehand where you're like, why did they hyper stack this banner so much? Like, this was already a character that people wanted. You know what I mean? Whereas, like, I don't know if Mihoyo knows how tried and tested Kazuha is at this point, to where, like, yeah, like, honestly, they should be treating Kazuha probably like they treated Ganyu, like, because he's that good. It's like that level of insanity. I can't think of one character in the game that people would, like, there's like 5 reasons to get him, you know, whereas just other than like, my waifu, you know, husband. I feel like it's just a different beast with him. Oh, God damn it. There is the thing. The wisp, there it is. Oh, it's gonna, God damn it. We didn't get the attack buff up. Alive the way delay thanks to the certain pandemic. I think I'm just thankful it wasn't the state yet, since I fear it was a victim of LA training raids. Okay, huh. Kai says, I hear the negativity about Yai, and I get it. I don't feel the problem as much as myself. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I have awesome support. I'm about to say, Kai, you have what's his name? Kazuha. If you have Kazuha, I think you're fucking golden, because Kazuha takes normal damage and makes it fucking you have a double goblet. You have a whole nother goblet on top. So I feel like he's just, and then if you have a double goblet and they give us new artifact sets coming out, boom, crazy shit. So yeah, to me, I'm like, yeah, I feel like if you had a Sara or a even if you don't even have C6 Sara still just lets Yai Miko perform for 4 seconds with you not having to play her, which is huge. Because right now you have to, in order to get like, because when I'm in Bennett's alt with my Yai, I'm doing like 5 to 7k. That's reason. If you're doing 5 to 7k every couple seconds, you got 3 drones out, that's huge. That's like, you're cooking, you're happy. Also, if you got, what's his name, Kazuha, you're weakening enemies to elemental damage. You're also adding damage on top, and you're doing stupid massive AoE, and you're a particle generator bunny. Like, it's just like just so much stacking on top of itself. Yeah. With that being said, though, Kazuha is also like, he's a character that's fun to think about. What I mean by that is like, or sorry, not think about, stack about. So if I have my Raiden Shogun, if I have my whomever, it doesn't matter. There's usually like a limit to the investment that you can gain. You can keep investing just over and over into Kazuha, and I feel like you will what's the word? Ever so slightly stack on top of it. That's not what I'm saying, but sure. Point is that you're able to heavily invest, and you drastically, like the slightest bit more of elemental mastery that you're able to attain makes a huge difference. Because it buffs up his damage, it buffs up his CC. He's also like a main DPS because his slam is so goddamn strong, and yeah. So to me, it's just it's just one of them things. Oh, also, I don't have any more resin. Lonesome getting nanny. Thank you so much. We'll be doing the story event quest shortly. I don't know if we can do a co-op. That'd be cool if we could, though. I think I'd have to just punch through a little bit of the story before we are able to do that. But that'd be cool to have you guys run around and fight some knights with me. Also, this would be a great way to have Yai, because Yai's actually good in this specific instance. I feel like the Elden Ring videos will be a great stream game, and not sure if we need to make a lot of videos apart from them separately. Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not sure either, to tell you the truth. I think it could be maybe one of those games that's both. Like we stream it a lot and then we play it a lot, kind of, or we make videos of the stream kind of content, which is always a little bit weird. Kai says, I was thinking today, I want Ayato a lot, but Kokomi would be good for my team. Should I put off Ayato for a rerun? I am thinking that would be a good strategy. I mean, I guess it kind of depends. I feel like if you're like me, where like my Garu is more or less performing as I intend, or my Ito and Garu are performing as I intend, and if you're in like the opposite situation where, except with what do you call it, Raiden, your Yae Miko, then yeah, I don't know, I feel like Ayato, there's just gonna be fun though. Like by the way, I am now up to date on Ayato. I have seen what the hell's going on, what's hippity happening. And he looks really cool. He looks like I didn't see the gameplay, so all I was seeing was Lone Syndicate say, he's fucking Virgil. He's fucking Virgil. He's fucking Virgil. he's identical to Virgil. He's sitting there. I did not realize his clone operated like that, where your clone is like nothing. Your clone is just the ability for you to activate a stance. It's literally like as if Hu Tao had like another thing on her activation of her E, except there's no negative. There's no drawback. Hu Tao has like, I'll devour my own health. He just seems to have stupid range, or AoE. He attacks fast as shit, and he applies a fuck ton of water, and he also has a clone that just distracts enemies. Now, his damage has got to be shit. Because, like, what is happening if it's not? So I don't know, dude. When I see Ayado's kid, I'm like, what the fuck? Also, he has a huge AoE Ganyu-like radius. Imagine you use Ayato's ult, even just as an ult bot, and then you activate Shangling and you just stand there. Just like looking off in the distance like a psycho. So, yeah. Very much feels, I would go Ayato, personally. Like, even though I like, Kokomi is really interesting, but Kokomi's gameplay to me seems like if you were to compare Kokomi's gameplay to what Ayato's gameplay looks like, and also like the potential stacking value of him. Also, he's a husbando. We know you love them, Kai. So I don't know. I'm just saying. I feel like if I wanted another DPS to level and etc., and everyone's probably gonna regret not getting Ayato. Although I thought Yae Miko was gonna be popping off, and she had a reason to, because there was no fucking Electro character that really was a main fucking DPS. So you're like, hey, maybe this is them cracking the ceiling. No, absolutely not. If it is, you need 6 other characters. Despite Electro's not even that good anyway. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense why they made Yae Miko not good. All right, or not as good as what other characters look like they're that good. Ugh, just insanity. Yes, I feel lightheaded. Fluff says, I want to get Ayato as well. I could definitely benefit from Kokomi, but my Diona provides enough support, defense, and healing that is mandatory. Yeah. Kai says, I am seriously considering trying Kokomi. Fluff says, yeah, think I would get it some. Yeah, but I don't know, because like Kokomi, yes, heals, and there's Taser comp. Yeah, but why do you want Kokomi? Just because of the healing? Because Ayato is like Kokomi, except without any healing, but with just like the potential to also be a DPS. So like if you have, like say for your Yae team, you know that it would work perfectly with the whole loop of, what do you call it? Yae Miko, Kazuha, healer lady, what's her name? Kokomi, and whomever else you'd want. And maybe Raiden Shogun on top of that. But what do you call it? Supposedly, Ayato is gonna it's like Ganyu's ult, where he just constantly, like, there's water droplets happening in a huge radius. Well, not really water droplets, more like water gravity spikes, I guess. But anyways, point being is that they're probably gonna have a ton of electro comp in that. And not only that, but you would activate his E and just start melee attacking, and that would apply a lot of hydro, and Yae Miko's turrets are just constantly firing up. I think it'd be okay if you took away Raiden Shogun as an Energizer Bunny. Because again, I think Kazuha gives a lot of energy, dude. But I don't know. That'd be my whole weird sense. But yeah. I guess it's the question is, does Raiden Shogun provide enough value to where she could circumnavigate? No, because if you take away Raiden Shogun, you also don't need a water person. So you could throw a Bennett in there or something. Or a Kudasar or something. You still need healing. So I get that that's up in the air. But yeah. Do I have to give you something? Dandelions. Oh, I can't do it in co-op mode. Goodbye, my boys. My boys. Considering Aito is almost yet another Hydro sword user, rather than a Claymore, like it was rumored. Fluff says, or no, Red Kai says, Fluff, yeah, either Aito or Kokomi for Yai. I think both will work with her. Yeah. Fluff says, yes, either Aito or Kai for Yai. I think both will work for her. Fluff says, I say, weigh your options with Kokomi, the best healer Hydro applier, something akin to Hydro Ganyu, the effect. Yeah, it's where y'all are saying the same thing I was saying. I did not look at chat, so I was not feeding off of your info, but I appreciate that you guys made sure I didn't lose anything. Aito will be a nicer this week. There are improvements to his skill. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Nice. Fluff says, Aito's skill and burst are pretty Hydro Ganyu to me. His skill is a taunt and provides a stance. And his burst is a big AO. Yeah, man, I don't even know what his passives are, but just from like a top-down level, I'm just sitting there like, like what? Like, again, to me, again, it's like there's snakes in the grass kind of idea, where I'm like, so he has a huge AoE radius alt that applies a really useful element. He also goes into a stance and mass applies Hydro in an even bigger area. And he also has an artifact set that seems like he massively drops like a nuke if he melees quickly, basically, on occasion. One of those is he's either gonna be broken like Ganyu, which makes sense since we just had a Ganyu rerun, that this would be the follow-up, like, hey, or, and this is what I kind of think, something's got to give. If nothing gives, then it's just like, what the fuck is Mihoyo's problem? Why did you make water? It's not even like water's a bad thing. Like, Electro needed help. It's the same bullshit that happened when Electro was drowning. And people were like, dude, Inazuma's coming, and we're gonna get an Electro fucking buff, baby. It was an Animo buff. Animo just got juiced. And Electro was like, like fucking suffering horribly. Oh, so I'm sorry I'm yelling at you. Just the whole ravenous emotion. Let us continue the quest that we were off doing. The quest is in the realm. Yes. The 3 realm situation, go. Lone Secret says, Grin, don't talk too soon. For all we know, Aito's damage could be the most cracked thing ever. Yeah, man, that's the thing. If it is, I'm just confused. Because at that point, I definitely think Mihoyo just doesn't play their game. Or they're doing like, there's a system of Ganyuification, essentially. Of like, okay, we need people to like, there to be an unequivocal fucking knock out of the park kind of character. Especially if like right after him is Kazuo, I could see that being like a really good month for them. But, again, his stats could be shit. Who knows? But like reverse vaporize, still pretty goddamn good, especially when you're doing mass AoE and shit. Yeah. Let's see. Want a Hydro support applicator? Ayato seems to be the best slot. Yeah. Well, healer, I have a few. I'll expect the sword user to tend to be balanced and support leaning. Yeah, I mean that. Again. Even he's still doing a demonstrous amount of support, but also, why does he have a stance? You know, like why would he have a stance if the only thing that I could see being like Aito's pivot is he's dependent on his weapon, because like apparently Lone Sting was telling me about his weapon. His weapon looks pretty excessive, essentially. But like that seems to be how they usually do it, where like. But at least with a character that's like him, like at a base level, you're getting a huge AoE Hydro application, which is pretty damn good. So to me, I don't know. I don't really know how you would lose. But anyway, say if you got him and you're like, I want him to be my main DPS. Usually Mihoyo is like, well, you'll need his weapon that buffs him up by like 60% or something, you know? But also, we'll have to, I have to pivot around here and make sure you guys can hear the audio. So we'll turn off the nice, like chill music in the background. We'll go ahead and activate the Genshin sounds, and we'll do this. filters, go to our loud ass filter so you guys can hear the game and all of its game glory, all that. I want to hear my, see you, there we go. I'll jump over here, we're back in game. And now you can hear things. Yes, a little bit loud, but still. Okay. Also, Kai says, okay, I hear you on I. I'm just saying, to me, like, Kokomi's gameplay looks very, very fun, but I don't know, like for me, when I seen Ganyu's gameplay, even though I've seen it for a year, I was still like, it seems really like fun just to charge shot, nuke people, you activate your ult, you're just popping off. Whereas Kokomi seems like you just activate her raiment and then you're just like doing the same cast pattern, which is OP. Like, this is not a conversation of whether Kokomi is not a fucking amazing unit now that that one set came out. But it's a question of Ayato's gameplay looks pretty fucking fun. Like, it looks really fun. Like, I think if like, what do you call it, if Ayato was a woman, fucking Lone Syndicate would be all about it. You know what I mean? Ayato has the same taser compound. Surgery, really, the Amiko. Ayato, Kazuo, Dione. This is why I'm having a huge... Lone Syndicate said, this is why I was having a huge problem on choosing between Ayato and Kazuo, mainly because I've been waiting for a male 5-star for a while, like Ito, and I had to skip because Shinhi Kazuo, I had to. Gotcha. Fair enough. Also, Kai says, decisions. I can't wait for 2.6 live stream before I make a decision. I value your... Yeah, well, I don't know. Again, like, I've been so wrong. I thought, like, when you see the numbers, literally, fucking Yaimiko, goddamn your name. I always want to say Yoimiya. Yaimiko, when you've seen her numbers where she basically has, like, what is it? 2,000 attack scaling, and you do 30k. Like, my Zhongli, it doesn't have that, and he drops a meteor for 30k. Like, I'm just like, and he doesn't have that 30%. Pain. It's fucking Geo. Geo's not a fucking damage element. Tell that to Ito, but you know what I'm saying. This is before the random fuckery happened. Lone Syndicate says, skip because we're getting Inazuma and I knew I was going to be a waifu like no tomorrow. Yeah, there's no immediate rush. Just keep saving our primo jams and we get 2.6 info. Yeah. Guys, Lone Syndicate, for real, why is this so hard? Hard decisions, what do I do? Electro needs help for sure, says Kai. Fluff says, and then we get Sumeru and Dendro. Maybe then we'll find an Electro, but man, I hope so. I hope like there's like Electro and Dendro are just like, y'all bitches, y'all bitches thought, y'all bitches thought, and then they just wreck. I don't know what they'll do though. I honestly think, and to me it would make sense, but I would hate it. But it was like if Cryo and Dendro were the inverse. So like, you know how Electro and Cryo make super conduct, weakens physical shred. I could see Dendro and Electro, you know, basically having like detonation of elements. Whether it makes the plant like exude a spore that detonates with elemental whatever, right? I don't know, but that'd be something. This part is, it is voice. We got that part. Lone Syndicate says, why is it the most waifu element, aka Electro, is the weakest? Like the most coolest characters in the game were Electro at least help. Yeah, at least there's like Garu, but like it'd be really cool if there was an Electro 5-star that just like gave you 30% critical or Electro damage. But they haven't done that stuff yet. But also I would hate if they did that, because that would suck. That would mean you'd have to, in a way. Like, instead of buffing Electro as an element, they just buff one. You'd have to have one character to unlock them all. Sorry. And then he says, so what is Ayato's weapon? Yeah, Lone Syndic's got it. Yeah. They're sleeping. Is that what our character said? Okay. What Paimon said. I think we talked to the right guy.
Hello. What can I help you with?
This weird ghost fox maiden wanted us to talk to you.
Hi there. We wanted to ask you what you know about the masked shrine maiden, Sumi.
We're seeing if she's trustworthy.
I see. What are you looking to know exactly? I've tried asking if she's seeing anyone, you know, or whether she's looking right now, but she seems pretty tight-lipped about her love life.
Weird. What a creep.
That's not what we meant at all. We were more wondering, do you think there's anything suspicious about her?
Suspicious, huh? Suspicion, the unknowable, the unpredictable, unexplored territory. Mysterious? Enigmatic? Enchanting? Bewitching? Compelling? Addicting? Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
This guy's an incel. This guy's an incel and obsessive. Anyways, but Fluff says the stance clone is likely to pull him into the center burst. Yeah. Well, like, again, man, to me, like, he's fundamentally kind of built like a smart, what is it called? Like, to me, it's the greatest counterpoint is for Yae Miko. So for, like, Ayato, is what Fluff is saying is you would activate your alt, activate your E maybe, and then your E would have a decoy that would pull enemies in, and you're like 2 feet behind him, so then you would just be casting your melee and just doing mass AoE sweeps. But say if you put down Bennett's ult before that, you'd be able to stand in Bennett's ult because he can also be played as a main DPS and throw down. Whereas with Yae Miko, a lot of her turrets doesn't come from her normal attack, it comes from her charge attack. Sorry, it comes from her charge attack and her E's. So yeah, to me, I'm just like to me, Ayato's gameplay makes sense for just taking him, even if he doesn't do great damage. If you have a Bennett leveled up, you have a Kazuo leveled up, those are both water, and they'll just be easier to bring up essentially. Yeah. So to me, I don't know. Like, to me, that makes it. Whereas again, with Yae, she's in this weird like sub DPS, but she can't be snapshotted, but also she can kind of be played as like well, sorry, not sub DPS. She's played as a support DPS, but she can also be kind of weirdly in some odd way played as a main DPS or a burst DPS. Basically, it just gets really messy and really complicated, and it seems like she wasn't embedded or implemented well. Whereas with Ayato, I feel like it's a lot easier to implement. Also, I ate my words, by the way. The drawing of Ayato's like baggy shoulders, etc., look baggy as hell. In game, super thin. Looks like he just wearing a suit. Yeah, super clean. Yeah, totally. Versus in-game application versus outside application, huge.
I am being serious. Okay, look. If I had to pick one thing about her that's suspicious, I'd say, okay, 2 things. Number 1, her mask. It's pretty scary. I don't know why she chose it.
Okay.
Number 2, some kind of pendant fell out of her sleeve when she was bandaging me up. It looked like it was a broken off piece of something, so maybe when you put them together, it makes a whole. Huh. Maybe the other half is held by Sumi's lifelong sweetheart.
Sounds like you hit the nail on the head, so, you know, maybe ease off a little, bro?
Creep. But yeah, I guess, I don't know, I feel like she's gonna be like one of the mecha knights, essentially, you know, like the things that we're gonna be fighting. She's like because I don't know how they exist. I don't know. It's crazy. Is this the event? We're doing a little bit of the event, just the beginning until we can actually run around.
Hello, we'd like to ask you about the masked shrine maiden, Sumi.
Sumi, go. We're all stuck by Ayato.
Because of her strange mask? Well, you've come to the right person.
Ooh.
Cool.
I
Why is
was
it
one
taking
of
so
the
long to
first
move?
people that she rescued. Straight away, I thought there was something very weird going on. Who is this shrine maiden who knows the lost ceremonies of Enkanomiya? And why is she covering her face with a mask? So I started pestering her about it. I wasn't going to let up until I got an answer.
Okay, Lone Syndicate says, also, Grin, to clarify something, Ayato's weapon is more of a sub DPS Ayato playstyle, and the Jade Cutter is more of a main DPS. Also, Black Sword is a 4-star option for him. Okay, interesting. Huh. Well, I don't have the Jade Cutter, and I don't have any like tiny weapons, like one-handed weapons, so I probably won't be getting them. But I think he's gonna be a blast, and I think he probably will be a Ganyu adjacent kind of situation where people are like, holy shit, why didn't I get him? And then realizing, oh wait, I don't have the weapons or anything like that. But we'll see. Maybe he is like super good just on a base. Even just as a support, he looks nuts.
And?
There weren't so many people around at the time, so eventually she let me look behind the mask. It was actually pretty normal for the most part. There's just one thing she's trying to hide.
Oh, interesting. Okay, Jade Cutter's better than his weapon? Interesting.
Her eyes have snake-like pupils, thin vertical lines.
Whoa. Weren't you scared?
I probably would have been if every Watatsumi Islander wasn't so familiar with our legends. Or I should say, our history.
Oh. So she's a snake
The
god?
first familiars of the Watatsumi Omikami were the vassals of Watatsumi. Legend has it that they are a half-human, half-snake kind who helped our ancestors fight back the Bathismal Bishops. They were said to have disappeared long ago. But then Sumi showed up, and as soon as I saw her snake eyes, I instinctively trusted her. It's like the vassals have returned to help us in our moment of need.
Really weird. Most people don't think of snake as trustworthy thing. Well, you know.
I'm no expert by any means, but I think Tsumi can be trusted.
Nice. Yeah, like when I put it on like start autoplay, whatever the autoplay thing, it's not there's a lot of delay in between the auto jump kind of thing, which is weird.
Paimon thinks we've got enough answers now. Let's find somewhere to recap what we know so far.
Kai says Lone
Just
Syndicate.
inside
I like.
the room. It'd be a bit awkward if she hears us talking about her behind her back.
Kai says Lone Syndicate. I like Aito more, but that is very subjective. Kokomi is pretty. I just prefer Ayato. Oh, before that, Lone Syndicate says, Grin Ayato is already want him like he is Virgil, and let alone is why I want him if he was a waifu. There would be no debate. Yeah. You want Ayato more, Nanny? A new sword. Lone Syndicate says Ayato's weapon gives 160 base attack and 300 critical rate, and its passive is 14 elemental burst damage and up to 40 normal attack damage. Oh, okay, so up to. So that's if you've maxed refinement, right? Oh no, at R1. Okay, yeah, see, that seems insane to me. The more I read it, the more I'm like, what? 33 critical rate, high base damage, elemental boost, and also 40% normal attack damage. Like, that just seems nuts. But also, yeah, I don't know, because there's not a lot of, there's not a lot yet in the game. It seems like there's one-handed DPS besides Kaching. Kaching, I could be going Kaching too, I think, right?
So here's what we learned from the soldiers. Sumi's mask hides her snake eyes, which the people of Watatsumi Island believe to be a distinguishing feature of Urabaxi's vassals.
Oh, I wouldn't like that. Fluff says Electro might be Electro and Dendro might be corrosion, since toxin equals toxin plus electricity equals. Yeah, I hope not. That'd be really like, oh, look at this. You do damage very slowly. And if there's, I don't know how that would scale. Maybe based on the elemental mastery, the higher the dot. Well, I just feel like that would be a weirder version of fire. Like, unless it was better than fire, but I don't think they would do that, unfortunately.
Based on her actions, it seems like all she wants to do is protect the people of Watatsumi Island. And from what she said, she's doing everything she can to combat the darkness spreading in Enkanomiya.
Nice. What do you call it? Sega says, you're just waiting for a teacher to arrive. Gotcha. Lone Syndicate says, if I had a theory craft, a team for Ayato, it would most be the person described. It would most, it would be Ayato, Bennett, Kazuha, and Jean. Or you could substitute Jean for Sheng Cho. Yeah, I would substitute it for Shangling. Sorry, not Shangling. You said you said Shangling too. Sorry, I misread that. Yeah, no, I would substitute.
So she seems
swap her out for
pretty
that too.
trustworthy.
That too. Bro, you playing da-da-da on mobile too? No, I'm not. I feel like that might be a bot, but maybe not. I don't know. I feel like that's just a no context thing. We'll see. What's good? The King Frock says, starting a few days ago, mainly been getting the chest inside instead of doing the quests for the box. You level 10. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, man, I haven't broken this quest in yet, or this event yet. I haven't done anything. I'm too busy reading the chat. We gotta make ground. Let's go talk. Why? We also were spending a lot of time being like, there's this lady with a mask. Let's see if she's okay. I'm like, why? We've trusted weirder people before. Like, what the hell? Anyways, hello.
So, how's it going? Have you made a decision?
What do you call it? Nanny says, wouldn't the Hydro set be best for Ido? Well, the new sets, I think it depends. I don't think so personally. I think because it seems like it stacks exponentially, and I think it got a buff recently actually. I might have been Ayato, not the buff, not the artifact set. But it seems like it facilitates a weirder playstyle, which is to me interesting. It basically is like if you do high consistency of normal attacks, you just randomly do a huge payout of damage, which is cool. At least to me, I think that's neat.
Yep, let's team up to tackle the darkness.
Memory serves, I think that's what it does.
Okay, then take this. It's called the Bokuso box. I found it in the Dainichi Mikoshi when I was looking for a solution.
Cool.
Actually, the Dainichi Mikoshi was where I found the method and tools for the Sento ceremony. Lucky I can read human writing.
Why wouldn't you be able to? Or did you mean it's lucky that you can read the ancient Enkanamian script?
Oh, nothing. I just meant the script in the Deep Sea Healing Arts Compendium. I don't actually know if it's ancient or modern.
Okay, I'm just like, you lying ass. I'm getting more confused the more you try to explain.
Never mind all that. Let's get back to business.
Back to
the
business.
Bokuso box collects light. It can dispel the darkness from the void within a small radius. So, for example, with the power of the Bokuso box, you can turn monsters affected by the darkness back into their original forms. As it happens, there are some monsters causing trouble around the camp. Go and try out the Bokuso box on them. I will join you shortly.
Well, we kind of kill all monsters on sight, unfortunately. It's kind of our horrible nature, I guess. We have to equip the box to do this event challenge. Also, co-op mode has been disabled, unfortunate. We've equipped it. Do I just hit the button and go? Kai says, poor Zheng Li, no one listens to him talk. Dude, Kai, I can't. It's so fucking annoying. Out of all the things, I'm so over him talking about fucking wine. I just want to fully throat punch him as hard as I possibly can. He have a shield, I'll break my hand. But point is that like out of all the weird things, like Razor says some weird shit. Actually, Razor's fucking the best. Razor just he constantly gets depressed with his wolf who like pats him on the head and leaves him, and he's lonely or whatever. But that's manageable, you know what I mean? Do I just walk up to them and capture the void shit in them, I guess? We've done it! I guess they're harder to kill otherwise, maybe? Perhaps?
Right here, right now, right here. Off we go!
Good job, Bennett, taking that shot. Also
Solidify.
doing a
This
tease.
is order.
So really unlucky that you had the one enemy that was
Let's
Electro,
light it up.
goddamn you. Hurry up and break them, there we go. Kokomi lived her best life doing bare minimum.
now.
Anyways, we put on he's dead, good, easy peasy.
You're a good fighter.
Thank you. Bluff says, I just want a shielded enemy to suffer the same way corrosion woes have inflicted upon us. Really, maybe it's because I've always had Bennett up, leveled up, but I've never really felt like the corrosion thing was that bad. But also, Bennett. Bennett's that guy.
You bet. We were the ones who went and got the blood branch coral that one time after all.
You. So you.
What did he say?
What's wrong?
Nothing. If what you say is true, then I'm sure you'll be able to conquer the 3 border towers quite easily. Also, there are a few things I need to explain to you. According to what I have read, the fundamental purpose of the Watatsumi Goryo Matsuri is to use the serpent god's life force to awaken its second familiars, the Senga Coralia. They are creatures that break down raw, primitive elemental energy into the milder elemental energy of the human realm. The giant coral is a symbol that the Senga Coralia have been awakened by the serpent's blood. The mass awakening of the Senga Coralia causes a transformation in the ecological environment of Enkonomiya.
Makes sense. Even if you took away the darkness and the monsters, Enkanomiya would still look pretty different now with all the new plants and aura around.
What did we do? Why did she have an attitude with us? She seemed like almost like we flipped a knob and she's like, you fucking Okay. Well,
Things are even more complicated than usual this time.
I just wasn't
The
listening
darkness from
to
the
that
void
part. So I
realm
was like,
seems
why
to
is she
be
mad at him?
suppressing things in the light realm and the human realm, causing them to come to a standstill. You may need to use the power of the Bokuso box to dispel the darkness and allow the ecological transformation to continue.
Kai says, I don't want RPG and or RNG on my damage, really, but what if it was like super satisfying and it happened enough to where you were like melee, 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 and you just dropping like an anvil on somebody out of nowhere. I think that'd be kind of satisfying as long as it wasn't like hella rare, you know what I mean? Like you were like it'd be hard to get in like to like the end of the combo and not get the payoff, you know?
Please, try to solve the problem using the Bokuso box. I'll wait for an update for you under the statue over there.
Also, what happens if it detonated like 6 times in a row, like you're just like holy shit. Also, I think how the artifact set works is like the more you miss the detonation, the better the payoff is. So like if you miss, so it's not like you're ever losing damage. It's just like it's getting a push to the side till for tomorrow, I guess. Lone Singing says, main reason I say Jean along with Bennett is because there is a build for Jean called Sunflower Jean, and it takes advantage of Jean's burst, imbuing the character with Animo, and Bennett's burst imbuing with Pyro. And it can swirl off the character on the field and mass apply Pyro at an insane speed. Okay. So one of those weirder build. Interesting. I feel like that'd be I don't know, whenever I see these really unique, weird builds, I always also think that it seems like quite the ordeal to piece together, and it's only good for this specific kind of build. While exploring, you can expend your energy. So I just run up to this, take the badness out of the box, and then activate it. Then I gotta go purify it at a shrine, I guess. Seems like the business. Start challenge. What do you want to do? Gather. We'll do this.
Everybody stand back!
This.
Right
This,
here, right
this,
now.
This. They're all fucking No, one of them is
Nothing
not.
lasts forever.
This.
Order guide you.
Quickly go to what's her name?
Illusion
Is
shattered!
it? No, it's Electra. Never mind. It'll be pointless
Let's
using her.
light it up.
God damn you, Electra.
Wow, it works! Let's go back and tell Sumi.
Kai says, grin. Until Zhongli punches back, he might be old, but he is not out of practice. I mean, I'm fully confident I could outrun Zhongli, like easily. He has this much stamina, and moving this quickly, I could easily outpace that. All right, I'd throw punch him, and I'd be gone. All right, listen, you gotta play to your advantages in this world. All right. Also, I would just
Certainly
hire
worth
like a
the
bunch of
extra mile.
mercenaries to like just a bunch of crossbow having assholes who are like far the fuck away and just launch an arrow over the side of things. Something. He'd be drinking tea. I'd firebomb his ass immediately. Okay. I feel like the gods in this world they make no sense. They're like eating tea all the time and shit. Also, I would just be like, here's that dandelion wine, and I would put like fucking mercury in it or something horrible, just to have him just shut up about the wine. You'd be like, you know what, wine not that great. I drank it once, got poisoned, was no good. You know, just to be done with it, just to be fucking have him stop, okay? Over here, do we have to? Is it high? Yeah, I think it's high. Is it higher than this? Golly. Well, do you have to talk to the lady? Yeah, talk to the lady again. Okay. Oh, I won't be able to make it. Fuck, we're gonna go around. Fluff says, assuming Bennett infusion doesn't override Ayato's skill. Ooh. That'd be shitty. That'd be really shitty. Unfortunate. Unlucky. Apparently, Fluff says, apparently it doesn't. Ooh. It says, it won't fluff like Ayato's skill is conversion, not infusion, so it wouldn't override Ayato's skill. Now, if you were playing Kaching, whose attack gets infused, then it would override. Alright. I only recently got C3 Bennett, so it's not a combo I can exploit. Kai says, I would rather have flat 30% damage increase. Oh, just on the thing? Then yeah, really? I don't know, man. I just feel like there is something satisfying about like if it is actually done well, and if maybe that'd be it. Like I feel like you'd have to be a built-in way to stack your advantage, so that you could like massively like almost as if you were like say you have RNG, like you have to pull a slot machine. Well, what if there was a way to pull 7 slot machines that all had like an 80% chance to succeed or a 50% chance to succeed rather than just pulling one? Like that idea of being able to manipulate or game the system in a fun way. That to me seems pretty fun. Also, where the fuck is she at? I thought I had to climb up here, but I guess not. Oh, no, this is what we want. Right here. Hello. Offering a statue? Oh, they have their own sigils? Oh, that's great. What do they give you? Rocks? Is that it? What do the rocks do? Why do we want them? Offering rewards. Oh, this is the whole thing. Oh God, why? Oh, and they give you the book. Do you get them by exploring, or can you just do challenges? Oh, and there's a crown here. All right. Well, okay. Do I get them by giving the death essence to them? Yeah. And that's the case. We could have done this every day, because the enemies have the chance of getting the weird essence shit on it, right? Also, it wants me to talk to her. I guess this is not what they wanted me to do. Oh no, she's right there. Okay, hi. Hey, hi.
It seems that you have mastered the Bokuso box. Now, let me tell you about the ultimate purpose of this operation.
Fluff says, I think she realized how important you are. This is pretty fun. Oh, really? Oh, damn it, I didn't see. Are we in like this is confirmation that we're like a purification god? Because that's something they didn't really revisit. Or like we purified Dvalin's corruption. And they're like, yeah, whatever. Forget about that. It doesn't matter anymore. And I'm like, what? This seems like a big thing that everyone was shocked by. No, we just murdered her people, likely. It is unsetting, even if necessary. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Huh. As by the box, she's saving face. Guy says, Fluff, the cat named Cat. They do that all the time. Mario really had fun embracing the otaku side.
As I said, we need to proceed to the 3 towers on Enkonomiya's borders. They're towers of the void, restored to their original form by a certain Abyss adherent.
Ooh.
Abyss adherent? Wait, do you mean...
He's a purveyor of incessant nonsense. Somehow he found out about the 3 realms and the 3 corners, and brought those things in using abyssal technology.
Is that the guy we met?
Then he started disseminating abyssal energy using the towers. This caused great suffering for both the Sangakaralia and the Baptismal Bishops. I don't know why he's doing this. For us, the abyss is highly toxic. For them, intoxicating is more the word. Addictive, but still destructive. Maybe he just likes to toy with people and stab them in the back.
Paimon knows exactly who you're talking about.
You know him? Then it seems we have a common enemy.
Who is it? Who is it? Is it Scaramouche or something? Who's the guy? Is it a child? Who's the guy? Who's fucking with people?
Oh, you bet we do.
To get rid of the darkness, you need to climb to the very top of the Towers of the Void and activate the Light Realm Chisel, which will let in the energy of the Light Realm. In Enkanomiya, the ley lines of the human realm, the elemental currents of the Light Realm, and the dark currents of the Void Realm are all exceptionally strong. Also, I only performed the Sento ceremony going off the steps in the book, but I believe the key to the ceremony is the statue in front of us.
Hey! Fluff says, throw a punch jungly, run as fast as you can, and the Geo Meteors. Yeah, he's got a couple radius. You can clear that thing. Also, it's not like he's fucking magic fast. He's probably... No one ever drops a meteor when you're playing jungly. You get throw punched, you're like, oh shit, damage, then you put up a shield, which takes a couple seconds, and that shit has a radius. It may nip me on the way out, but doesn't do a shit bit of damage. So, I'll still be long since gone. Alright, long since gone.
You can offer crystals of Light Realm energy to it to increase the Bokuso box's power. Also, resting here can restore the box's energy. Please, take this hand-drawn map. I've marked out the locations of the 3 towers for you. You'll need to explore one step at a time, and I'd recommend you start with this tower. Well, that's as much help as I can offer you. I'll be waiting here for the good news.
23k on normal attack, nice. Do you also have, yeah, Yunjin? I was about to say, you have Yunjin? Yeah, because Yunjin will get that happening. While this is covered in darkness, the light realm sigils can be obtained by opening chests, unlocking waypoints, completing exploration objectives. You may offer them to the statue. Okay, so it's not like that. Okay, I thought it was some sort of thing where like you have to suck up corruption and give it to the statue, and the statue's like, thank you, and it'll give you progression. But no, it's just like do the base shit. You should be good. I thought we were fucking up by like encountering enemies and not sucking the darkness out of them and be good, you know. Choosing recuperate, obtain a statue to clear the accumulated corruption, to cleanse the accumulated corruption. Nearby the traveler reaches the box fully charged. You may also capture the butterflies or light knotches to restore a small amount of energy to the box. Okay. When you explore the places, you can also obtain a light realm core by opening luxurious chests. Each chest, hopefully there's someone on the internet who has marked all those chests on the map so that we don't have to be a fucking nightmare and look at all of them. There it is! So pretty. It gives me a very Dark Souls vibe. Apparently the chasm is the same situation as like kind of an interweaving Dark Souls kind of realm, which is cool. But look at all this. Look at all this. I think we can get after it now. I think. Let's see, rewards, same thing. Attain, claim. I think you just gotta level up this statue enough. Head to statue. Okay. So I guess we just gotta explore, run around, pulsate a little bit, and yeah. I don't know what else. It looked like there was a lot of things. Why? Complete the realm gateway offering. And then this is just random shit. I guess we just gotta collect this. Is this a daily thing? No. Okay, good. Okay, we're just gonna run around and grab shit. And she gave us a specific point to go do first, so we'll do that first. Fluff says, assuming the boss is fairly tough, that sounds like some massive damage output. Yes. Kai says, Fluff, yeah, outrunning a chunk of planet. Listen, guys, you can't just say a chunk of planet when you don't also contribute the factor of how this all works. All right, Zhongli's not gonna just drop a meteor just cuz. Also, what if he doesn't have alt charge? It's not like you just walk around with fully alt charge all the time. Also, I'll just stalk him until I see that he uses his alt in some instance, or I'll hire some bandit to go and like pester him. He'll die to the meteor, and then I'll still gonna go in there and slap him in the throat and get the fuck out. All right, your plan, you're thinking through the eyes of failure. All right, not through the eyes of how the hell do I land a throat punch on Zhongli and remain unscathed. Okay, I gotta use the washroom. Piss me off. No, I'm kidding. I'll be right back. I can't believe you guys. You guys wouldn't help me plan my how to aim at successfully landing a throat punch. Instead, you're out here tearing me down. I would never do that to you guys. I would be on your team. We'd throat punch that son of a bitch, okay? Especially the fact that he's a god. Imagine you could say on your gravestone, throat punched a geo god, retired old man, basically. That was like a warlord in his time. Because, yeah, we haven't really... No, there's still, like, in the lore of the game, I guess. There is that whole bit of business. Of a god still possessing godlike power, even though they got rid of their noses. Unless you're fucking Venti, who just sucks, I guess. Which is weird, because in the lore of the game, like, Venti literally, like, created typhoons that reshaped the landmass. Which is like, what? Jesus Christ. Is there no more dialogue? So can we listen to some music yet? Let's listen to some music. The silence is crippling. Oh, Jesus Christ, sorry about that. Way too loud. This, and we go, baby. Back in the random, like, just music land. Love to be. I lied. God damn it. I don't have my chat again. There we go. Come on, Miko. You got this. This.
Solidify.
Also, do we have to use this, right? Yes. I think that's right. Now we drop a cat meteor. Is this? Are you immune? No, you're not. You're just purple. Weird.
Now you shall perish.
He's dead? Oh no, that's always bad. It's doing too much damage with, what do you call it? Ryan Shogun is a problem. Because you end up not being able to have enough alt charge. Also, can we grab these? Oh. Cool. Oh no. That sucks for you guys. You guys are gonna need to cash in those, I bet, aren't you? Yay. That's unfortunate. Unlucky. I feel like that's gonna be Ayato's upgrade ascension, yeah? Oh, no. Yun Jinko. Sounds like a racial thing. I don't like it. Feels bad. Feels like I'm saying something I shouldn't. I don't like this. Go. This. Give our girl her ult, goddamn you. Quickly, this. Bang, bang, bang. Look at that. 30k and they're all still 100% alive. In fact, very alive. Instead, I could just activate my Raiden Shogun ult, which does 40k without Bennett or nothing. And then does a following 10k every couple seconds because she attacks so fast. Anyways, can you just die? Oh, it's because I haven't cleansed you. So now I can kill you. Okay, so you can't kill an enemy unless they're cleansed. I got you.
But a momentary distraction.
Lumsigan says, also Grin, you still need to fight the next weekly boss of these week. You still haven't done it. I have not done the quest yet. I was debating on whether I should lean on you again. You know, and all that. Or if I should just fucking do the quest. And I think, do the quest. We can do the quest eventually. Most waypoints have been sealed within the darkness of the place. Box level up, find the amount of it. I think it's the same thing. It's just like scan and you're good. It's kind of an idiot-proof thing. Watch me fail at it now. Oh no, okay, it's this. Okay, so maybe not. Maybe Hayato doesn't require you to get this shit. Okay, so this is instead some weirdness. We need to go and break down. Oh man, this is another example of why, like, because we need rocks, basically. We need rocks, and it's like, what? What are we talking about? But this is why our boy Itto, so good. No, yeah, Itto. God names, sorry. Itto is the best. We'll do this, this.
Nothing lasts forever.
Go. This.
Is order.
This again.
Right here.
Fuck it. I want to just play Yai for a little bit. Look at that. 1000k, baby.
Emerge.
Most of the damage you're seeing is the counter hit for Raiden Shogun, which is sad because it's virtually nothing. But anyways. Oh, good. I don't have to play Itto. I thought I had to break it. No, it just lets you pick it up. Nice. Nice. Fluff says, with Elden Ring upon us, no surprises to see Genshin taking inspiration. Yay! Fluff says, Grin returns to tell us his washroom was just hit by a geometeor. Yeah, right! Okay, although, dude, the Ukraine situation has me like, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot of freaky non. Ooh, come here. Oh, I thought we got a crystal core from that. Well, we got 2 crystals near us. Ooh, also there's more. What's good, Theodore? Or TJ? TJ, right? TJ, I remember you. Don't think it says the Raiden Shogun boss fight is now one of my favorite bosses. Not because it's just so flashy, but mainly because it's not an enemy that does a lot of running away, like the Shogun. Yeah, stands their ground and just wrecks. Yeah. Unlock level 1. Oh, really? What the fuck is that, dude? That's so shitty. I have to physically. Oh, that sucks. Oh. You have to go back and then come back again just to unlock a waypoint? Are you shitting me? Why? Silly. Fluff says, I mean, aim for the throat. What else do you suggest? Well, again, if what do you call it? I could hire some sort of treasure hoarder who doesn't know nothing, send him to his inevitable death, and then I would be able to land the throat punch. I'd be remembered forever, at least for me. I wouldn't need anybody else to validate my existence, and I would consider that to be an absolute win. And yes, stop it. I think we're good, right? Is this what we wanted from me? Use the goldfish to head to the Tower of the Void. Got it. That. Kai says, Raiden Shogun just gives you a stare and you regret your life decisions. Yeah, I suppose that's true. She's a little bit judgy. Although that's Raiden Shogun, not I, right? Man, fucking Lone Syndicate keeps uploading memes in the memes tab where it's like, I think it's Lone Syndicate and a little bit of Sekiri maybe. But you keep uploading memes about like Raiden Shogun, and I don't know what it is, but there's something about me that, like, when I've experienced a character within a story, I'm like passively aware of their general personality and like quirks, to where when I see them in like a goofy fun meme thing, I'm like, that's not what they would say. That's not their personality type. It's weird. It's like a wrong thing. Also, yeah, we need to level it up once. I guess we just need to run around and pick up chests then. Suppose that's the way. When you approach an illusion platform, I have to activate my box. So by activating my box, do I expend the energy within it? I'm just gonna. We could also just jump across that, right? So does it pulsate, or do I have to constantly activate it?
That must be the tower.
That looks corrupt as AF. Jeez.
Doesn't look very climbable.
Let me pause the game so I'm not burning my things. Fluff says, doesn't someone in our community say they bing this event in a day? Oh, they binge this event in a day. Who was it? Who was it again? I remember someone saying that. Who was it? I don't think it was Lone Syndicate. Was it Kai? I wouldn't know this. No, it wasn't Kai. Was it Kai? I don't know. TJ says, hello, TJ here. YouTube make good content. Hey, oh, I make good content? Thank you so much, TJ. Guys, as someone I know did this in one day. I mean, it's not that long. I mean, yeah, I could see people just mowing through like 2 or 3 hours of consistently bouncing around. TJ says, if you were playing on Genshin Aegis servers, I could have helped you. It's all good, TJ. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm doing okay. I think it says, if I had Bennett leveled up, actually built my damage, I would go for from way higher. Yeah. For me, I play with my friends in Genshin, so you have to find chests and give some tips. I don't understand, TJ. Lone Syndicate says, hey, my Raiden Shogun memes are the highest quality. I mean, they're not what... Maybe they're what, like, a Raiden Shogun in a parallel universe would say, but that's not our yai. Or not our yai. Our I. Fucking shit. You understand the fucking mental loops. Yai, why? Okay? Also, I didn't even mean to do that. That was cringe. I hate it. Hate that was said. Anyways, also Kai says, I have to go to sleep. Night Grin, have a Night Grin and people. Thank you so much for stopping by, Kai. We always love having you. Hopefully enjoy the rest of your night and also have a lovely sleep. What people is that? I don't know if we have to talk to this guy. Maybe. I would assume we don't. I think we just gotta grab this and get the hell out of Dodge. Get some more essence. There we go. Some bat. Oh, we finally get to fight the new enemy type. Let's go. This, Dodge. I don't know if you have the fucking weirdness. Let's see.
Order guide you.
This, Dodge, this.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Ooh, you tanky. You got some health. Got lots of health. God damn you. God damn you. Stop it.
Shine down. Right here. Emerge.
All of the turrets are right on top of each other. Feels weird.
Let's light
Are you the person that if you interact with me and I have a shield, I'm dead? Or something? Or you put on a shield to your allies? Because that's, in that case, generally not the play here. It's not, stop hitting me. Stop it. This.
This is order.
And then a quick cast of this. Easy peasy.
But a momentary.
Does the light stop us from corroding? It does not. It does not. It's always Grimace. Okay. Let's see. It's all right. I read that. TJ says my tip for 3 realm gate offering find chest to get light realm sigil. Ooh, okay. I feel like I might just. Yeah, TJ. I feel like that's a good idea. I feel like my play will just be
Solidify.
look up. Sorry, I got heartburn. I'll just look up where they all are on, like, I'm sure someone in the community has made a map of where all of them are located, the special chests, and then just grind that through. Especially when they're seeming like there's like the limitation for the event is tied to, what is it called? The that's right, meteor.
Order guide you.
It seems like we can't activate a waypoint without having enough sigils or statue progress unlocked, which to me is pretty silly. So hopefully we can make a dent in that. Ooh. Oh. Got it. TJ says. Oh, I thought I dropped. TJ says which can be used to level up statue vessels. Yeah. That to me seems like the thing, especially when, like I was saying, that it seems like it's limited, which is frankly pretty frustrating.
Maybe we need to use the tower controller.
Okay.
This pattern seems to match the one on the tower. Could it be relevant?
I just want this. Can we touch? We can touch. Oh, okay. No, that's pretty good. Oh no. What? Are you shitting me? I came all this way just for them to be like, yeah, you need to the first level, you fucking... Oh my god. That's pain. I hate that. I gotta go all the way back. You're thinking they would tell you, hey idiot, you need to level up your shrine at least once. That's pain. Upgrade? Really? Really? Well, thank you so much. Oh my god. That sucks so hard. Why? Oh. Is it below here? It is. You son of a bitch. Take my goddamn whatever it is. There. It's leveled up, I think. Oh, I'm just cleansing my thing. Yeah. No, come on. Come on. Offering. There. It's level 1, you rat. You fucking rat. Anyways. God. Now we gotta run back like assholes. Anyways. Lone Sing, it says plus screen. Which memes were you referring to in particular, or is it just in No, it was a couple specific memes. It was the Ryan Shogun's what is it called, like the like cooking memes, etc. Where like Ryan Shogun's cooking and she's like, I'm gonna make such a tasty dinner, and then she blows up, and I'm just like, I doesn't have that cadence of like, look at me, I'm off to do things. She's very like a an 80-year-old grandma who's like just kind of existing and living, not like, let's trade. Oh shit. Oh fucking, we are okay somehow. Woof. That could have been very bad very quick, but it somehow worked out. Oh, so I might as well do this, right? Does this count as a special thing? I don't think so. Ah, fuck, it doesn't matter. Let's just do it anyway. This. This, quickly, this,
Shine down.
this.
Nothing
Go
lasts
again.
forever. Right
Oh
here.
my god,
Inward.
10k, you shouldn't have. Oh my god. This. Please melee hit that person right in Shogun G's grace. Lock on can be pain sometimes.
Illusion shattered. I'm going in. Huh? Right here.
This is order. Solidify.
Shine down.
Does this give us chests, or is it not in the area yet? Does not.
Take them.
Feels bad.
I
Oh no,
have
it does.
no
It gave us light sigils. Okay, we're good. That was not a waste. Exactly. Also, can activate mechanics that guide rays of light using the things. Got it. It's just so like it's a connection game. Oh, light the reflection on the water mirrors to reflect ice mirror. Okay, so it's just like the same thing we did with Klee, except now it's water and you can change it to ice and water. So I guess we gotta play a fire character. Every time they're like, "Do you remember Amber?" I'm like, "No. Why not just give us another?" Never mind. Never mind. It's fine. Never mind. It's fine. I don't want to talk about it. Anyways, Fluff says, so for Elden Ring, I made up my mind and will at least try to start. Oh, God. Just climb up the thing. It's a little lip. There we go. You will try to go with Wretch. It should be fine, but if it doesn't pan out, I'll roll on Confessor. Ooh. Yeah, man, that's the thing I'm not sure about, Fluff. To me, I'm like, I'm bad at that kind of stuff, where you're like, fuck it, I'll re-roll. Like, I'll replay up to this point. I mean, it's usually way faster because you know how to, like, just grind through the enemy. But I still haven't made up my mind either. I'm kind of stuck in that lull, too, where I'm like, I think I want to go magic, but I feel like if I just wanted to have the best time possible, I would go with the, I think is it Confessor? It's like basically the same thing we've been seeing in the like the trailers, where he has like this crazy long mane. He has like a cool double spiked sword, and I'm like, that looks dope. That one seems like the most general fun to me. Also, I think we gotta go here, right? Go over here, capture this. Is this right? I think we were just higher. Yeah, that's right. Fluff says, but it should be difficult and will help derive the sense of first playthrough and a sense of discovery. Ooh. What does the Wretch do again? Is that the I don't remember what that one does, Fluff. Is that the one that's, because I know there's one that I think you were looking at potentially, like, was it range or magic? No, you were trying to do both. I thought you were more interested in the spell sword kind of type, I thought, but I could have misunderstood. TJ says, so what server you play on in Genshin? We told you this, TJ. We probably play on the Western server. My message, you and type on Notepad. Oh, I see. Fluff says, as do most Genshin memes. They don't really represent the characters as they're in-game, or at least exaggerative to a certain degree. Yeah, no, again, I think it makes sense. Like, I understand the reason of why the weirdness is taking place, but in my head, I'm like, I can't shake the idea of like, Ryan Shogun wouldn't say this. You know, I'm like, well, what's happening? Why? You know, even though I know it makes, in a weird way, some sense. In my head, I'm like, this doesn't, I don't know. It seems like a butchering of a character that I actually kind of like. I think I is pretty dope. So, or I is pretty dope. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Oh, I probably have enough to get over there. Bad, unlucky. Come on. There we go. I wonder if the enemies respawn. Probably not, yeah? Nice. Lone Singed says, that meme is paying off of one of her voice line. Oh, right, I didn't see that one. Fluff says, as a first playthrough, especially if you're not caring about PvP, you could just enjoy yourself, go with quality builds or whatever you want to start with. Yeah, but Fluff, I think that, like, to me, I could see, I don't know. I could see there being a value to doing magic stuff because I feel like that's going to be the question at this point. I could see so many people who are fans of Souls games to be like, well, we've never really had a chance to be like fully formed mage. We kind of have a slight thing with like fire person guy, but that's kind of it, you know? So I could see that being something that people are interested in looking up. So I'm kind of like, oh, that could be a fun video to make that people I think would value it, maybe. Also, this is going to take a good bit to do. So can I change them, like rotate them?
Okay, we're ready to roll. But how do we get the towers to link up? Let's look for clues
That
nearby.
one, does it show? I guess it's just 3, so I guess we just gotta burn our resources. Feels bad. Oh, will I have enough is the question. You son of a bitch. And then this one. Oh, too bad it wasn't on the right thing. What is that? Oh, is that just void? I guess you get that whenever you cleanse something? Anyway, did we do it? We did do it. At least that's what it said to do. So now do we touch it and then like it stamps itself on the ground? Maybe we didn't do it. Is that not the bottom one? Oh, no, the middle one's wrong. I didn't see what I thought it was circa. My brain was like, that's good enough. There we go. Sorry. Boom. Unjika says, yeah, just got hit with the most disappointed thought about what a true pirate. Fluff says Wretch is a level 1. Oh, right. No, Wretch is the one that was across the board. Clean slate. Yeah, yeah. So you said you were going with Wretch? I thought you said, I don't remember what you just said. Did you say you were going with Wretch or you? I thought you said you were, oh, I think you were saying you were going with Wretch, but you might pivot to just going Confessor. If it does get all weird. So then do we just climb to the top of this? It says activate. I would assume we climb, but I don't have enough stamina. There's a wispy thing here. I don't really, is there an easier way to climb it? Or is it just gonna be a nightmare? Maybe, I don't know. How can I get up on that lip? Can she get over? Nice. They thought of this. Good. Activate light box. Bang.
But the
Easy.
invisible energy that was released when the towers connected doesn't seem to be disappearing. The darkness is infiltrating the land and causing changes in the surrounding area. We should go check it out if we have time.
We're doing it. I don't know. Paimon's speaking nonsense. We did get a checkpoint in a very unhelpful place. So is this place not cleansed? So is this a tower? I don't know what that is. This is just an event. Like, oh, I know. I see it. We can kind of see where everything is now, but this is all black and dark. Gotcha. Yeah, we have time to go over there. Nope. Go to the teleport point. Oh. Fluff says, I did the same back when I played Dark Souls 2, and I feel like it'll be fun to explore, experiment, and discover without much of a safety net with starting class gear. Oh, I see. Yeah. So you can kind of like see what you like and then go for it. That's smart. Fluff says, first, magic depending on whether you want to go all in offensive, go with astrologer or prisoner. With magic, I might go with the astrologer then, because I feel like I would rather go magic defense, not like magic dexterity. You know what I mean? Losing says, speaking of Genshin memes, I got some real good ones I uploaded in the past couple of days. Can't wait for you to see. I did see them. They're probably going to be in a video. So I may not actually see them on Sunday's stream. In fact, maybe we won't stream Sunday's stream because of Elden Ring. We've got 2 days, Thursday, Friday. It's a good bit. A good bit of time. We'll see. This way. You can also pick the Vanguard Warrior because of spell, but yeah, see, to me, I don't think I'll do this split decision. Basically, I would rather just go full into Warrior, full into into Vanguard, or sorry, into Magic. So either or, I think. You could also pick Vagabond or Warrior because of the spell. Dex probably scales with advanced weapons. Spellcasting speed reduces fall damage and protects you from being knocked back off of horses. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about how weird that's gonna be. The horse combat gameplay. I'm not sure if I'm ready for it. I feel like I'm used to like the on ground, boots on the ground kind of play style. I might be surely whipped into shape, I guess, but we'll see. That's one thing where I'm like, oh, I kind of wanted just a chill open world. But I guess it makes sense for movement. But just I see like the dragon boss fight we've seen a while back on the stream, and yeah, just looked like, oh shit, you're gonna have to really like learn two different types of ways to engage with this kind of combat stuff, you know? Oh yes, I will go. Uh-oh. Corrosion is too high. Am I just gonna die? I guess that's what it's saying. My whole thing just broke. So I guess we gotta play a little bit until we get access to this. Oh, so 23 corrosion, 60 corrosion. Okay. So there's different levels. So I guess they're pacing you out, so you have to complete the first island before you can go to the next one. That's kind of shitty. What the hell is the point? I don't know. It seems weird. I guess it's just pacing, but it seems like she's like, you could go anywhere, but it's like, no, no, you can't actually. Ooh, I almost broke my knees. I would recommend Wretch for someone with an unfamiliar with the game series, though. I don't know. Can that take me over there? I hope so. I haven't started this new event yet. Most likely we'll start tomorrow since I'm off work. Oh, really? You haven't even started? Oh my god, I thought you would have been banging this thing out real fast. Fluff says you'll still want to invest in Dex to some degree as a caster, but I think Astrologer could be a fun idea to start with. Yeah, I think well, regardless, I think we'd suffer together. Like people, I'd be streaming it. It would be a goofy, weird, horrible time, but it'd be a fun time in the same sense. But man, I don't know, cause like to me, I'll probably just for my own mental soul essence, whatever. I'll have to make a note of being like, hey guys, just so y'all know, I've never played caster. Like maybe I should. Now that I think about it, maybe it'll be like it may be a really dragging on kind of stream. Also, how do I activate this? Did we do it just then? What, how do we rotate? I didn't want to, oh, no we did, that was good. Rotate. This. Oh, I can't rotate that though. I should have paid attention to what it was telling me. I thought it just came out of this laser thing. Did it?
Adventure time right now. Yeah.
I don't think so.
Let's light it up.
What does
Off we go.
this do? Oh, is it voidy? Nope.
Huh?
Oh, well, whatever. I'll figure that out later, I guess. Loza gets his Outriders updates. Now, I did my first couple of expeditions on my Trickster. And... oh, I still got a copy. I feel like I'm dying. I was feeling real low on energy. Ugh. Ooh. Outriders update, expeditions of my Trickster, and I was mowing through them even when I did my level a bit above. No, okay, yeah, so you're just having a killer time with the Trickster. Trickster's mowing, killing everything. Man, Trickster was the one that I thought was probably one of the better ones, but yeah, like I think they've always been kind of pretty solid. Probably not perfect, but like good enough to where I think they could manage. Where I don't think they ever really had too much of a weird thing. I think the Devastator finally kind of got a moment to shine, but it still thinks Devastator just seems like a weird gear set kind of requirement thing. But yeah. But I don't know. But I always thought that if I needed to like get past the things in the game, I would pick that thing. But I also thought there was so many content creators that are also covering Outriders that made like plenty of those trickster videos, you know, not too many of the Technomancer, because it was just kind of a support class that no one really paid attention to. Only problem I run into is certain flying enemies, cause the trickster you can usually mainly use shotguns, at least for my build. Yeah, that's what I see a lot of people use too. Range combat can be great too. If you went for a samurai, you'll be pretty well off thanks to starting with a longbow and some standard fire arrows. Fluff, I gotta look into it, cause did you by chance look into it when it comes to like magic and range weapons? Like, will range weapons have a negation of like draw speed coupled with like having to craft arrows and buy arrows? So that's always the thing that worries me. Is that it seems like a lot of Souls games, they've always treated classes like the mage and classes like the archer as like, these are momentary bursts of damage, but this is not what you'll be using. Like, you'll be primarily using your melee still, but on occasion you'll be able to like deplete your stamina, throw a fireball really quick, store those, then expend them, that kind of thing. But it doesn't seem like, yeah, like again, like I'm not sure who it was. We were joking about like how like in 90%, I think it was Nanny, how in 90% of the games we just hyper focus into like health and damage and a little bit of stamina, and then we just try to kill the boss as fast as possible, because we know that if the fight goes on, we're gonna fucking get our throat ripped out. So it's just kind of that weird meta. But yeah, I wonder, because again, you're like, the one thing that is always constant is the fact that enemies will eventually get to you because they'll dive bomb you. So therefore, it's not a bad horse to bet on if just to buff up your melee damage, just to knock them down so fast that they'll die, you know. But I'm curious to see how magic regeneration works, how arrows work in the game. Are they just inexpensive to buy from vendors, or is it still a part of like the thought process of if you doing that? Also, my controller's being weird. I'm holding Zhongli's ability, like his E, and I'm just not getting anything out of it. Weird. I'll do this. Yeah, it's like right there. I hit the button, but I think it was a lag spike though, maybe. Go, Yai, do your thing. 23k. I have so much critical rate on you and damage, and still just kind of okay.
Don't tell me that's everything.
It damn well is. All right, Yai. You should. That's what I'm saying to you. Okay. Is that everything? Is it it? Oh. Like swallowed an air bubble. Ow. I just need a flower to unlock that thing. I'll be honest, guys. This event kind of. I haven't played a lot of it, but the idea that happened, where I had to climb up this fucking hill again just to activate a teleportation point, only to get the lovely realization that I don't have enough fucking rocks or whatever, is awful. It was very, why God? Why this? Now I have to run around, find a couple of stupid petals and shit. I don't know. I know. Complaining for nothing about nothing, but still. Did we get some sigils? We got some sigils. Huge. Looks says, Grin, I also did buy the game I talked to you about, and like it actually, oh, you like it actually, and it made it past, you made it past the first boss. The second boss are more tutorial side boss fights. Oh, okay. I'm happy you like it, man. Keep me posted. Fluff says, I imagine there will be some spells that require both intelligence and faith alongside arcane, so you may want those to be prioritized stats based on how things go. Okay. Although, imagine there will be more spells that require both intelligence and faith alongside arcane, so you may want those to be your priority stats. So arcane and arcane and faith, or intelligence and faith. Okay. Alongside arcane. Okay. 3 of those. Gotcha. There's a chest here, which I would assume we need to kill you for. So we'll do this.
Right now. Right here.
This. Oh, the thing finally activated. The buff. Also, again, I keep trying to switch to Zhongli and activate his shit, but nothing's happening. It's like he's like looking at them like blank ass stare. I'm like, stop it. Do something. Easy peasy. Still haven't found any little
But a
flowers.
momentary distraction.
Do the flowers respawn every day, Lone Syndicate? Because I could see that being like, hey, run around, collect flowers, do your dailies, kind of meta. Because it's, yeah. Otherwise, this is gonna be, that's really annoying to get to a statue and be like, I can't do it. Great, awesome. I guess I'll wait or run around and grab fucking flowers. You know what?
I'm going in. Huh? Right here. Emerge. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no.
I love Hilichurl shields, dude. Makes so much sense. You literally dimensional slash through an enemy, but they're like, the shield though. Just tanked all of it. What?
Take them. I have no need.
It was a time Wizards, it worked out great when it came to co-op. While range, combat, and spells, casting speed will both rely on dex investment. But ranged is very strong in Elden Ring. Magic is too. Nice! Fluff, I want for the meta build. I am twisted around because anomaly it does scale so well. But it's all about how you build your character, investing into stats, and find the ideal gear for it. Okay. Fluff says, yeah, twisted rounds are part of the anomaly build. Harbinger, Fluff says, Harbinger is very high in survivability and crowd control, but I guess I just find a good mix for myself. I will never top the charts on DPS. Lindsay says, I thought twisted rounds were mainly revolving around firepower. Not really, it's an odd thing. Firepower stat. You change your fixture. Lindsay says, Grin, just enjoy your Kitsune waifu. She'll get better with time. I mean, I don't know, man. Her, like, again, I've seen, like, I don't expect to get C6 Sara. I could get maybe one Bennett. Oh, my neck. But it would still also take me a long time to get, like, the level of Kazuha investment that I've been seeing around, with Kazuha having, like, the most broken shit I've ever seen, like the crazy elemental mastery scaling stuff. So, like, that will take me a long time. So unless you're fucking unless they're buffing E damage by, like, 40% flat, with, like, maybe some variability with, like, your ult damage getting buffed, I don't know. I don't know. Also, that's a rough sell. To be like, in order to make this one character work that's a support DPS, I'm going to have to invest in 2 other characters. Unless, again, the artifact set is good enough. I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I hope so. But we'll see. Oh my god, I don't know why. I was doing real good, and then I just fucking flatlined, which makes sense. I made a bunch of videos today, so I was like, holy god, I feel like a husk. I feel exhausted. I don't know if we got enough special things to get what we need. Also, apparently there's good old crystals here. Ooh, we would have missed it. Give and take, it's only 1. So, about what you'd expect. I guess we could just go forward here until we find more stuff. Ooh, there's a challenge. Challenge. For a caster build, your prioritized stats will be Mind, Intelligence, Faith, and possibly Arcane, depending on how what spells you find and wish to use. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it'd be a whole different world, actually. Like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I think I will do it. Like, that is the plan, is to do that, is to go full bore into casting. I just think it'll be interesting to see, like, is there a defense spell that's actually worth a damn? Like, should I prioritize that? Oh, also, I haven't used my this. And then we'll do this. Please don't die in one shot. Thank God. I can build up some stamina or particles. Where is it? This.
Take them. I have no need.
Oh, does it always mark everything on the map, or is that just because we have Yai that, like, she has a buff that marks stuff? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, speaking of Yai, boom, or Ride Shogun, I suppose. Is there another one of these? Yes, right here. That's kind of nice. Kind of cool that your little fox thing runs around. Also, is this a thing? Like, is this a puzzle? God damn you! Hit the thing. Oh my god, Fischl, please save me, thank you. Is it happening? Oh, there's one right here. God damn it! Are you shitting me? Hit it, thank you. I was about to say, please don't wear off. Oh, really? I'm just kidding. I think there's a special pattern to it, but I can't be fucking bothered. I'm just gonna, at least with, if I can, I'll have to use my goldfish memory with Fischl. So.
In the name of the princessin.
Fischl. Some would say a more consistent version of Yai. Anyways, charge your shot. Just by activating all of them, does that work, or is it specifically fighting me and making me do all the things? I think it wants me to do a specific. Yeah, okay. So it does that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay, I'm not sure if I remember that properly, but I think it's this, this, this. God damn it. This. Why am I missing? Oh, why is that lit? Well, whatever, it worked. Or either that or we failed. I don't know. Fischl, go! Do your thing. You have no investment, no priority, nothing. Sorry.
Everybody stand back. Now you shall perish.
I will have order. Gather. Midnight Phantasma.
Shine down.
God damn you and your shield.
No rest for the.
I'll just use Bennett. I don't want to waste my shit on you. Did we unlock it? We did not. This. Zhongli, break his shield, please. We'll do this.
Wings of darkness.
We'll do this.
Torn to oblivion.
Don't think it says, dang, we call Yai official now. I think we know who Grin wants to level up next. No, I don't want to level up. I'll be honest, I don't even want to look at another Electro character. There's only one Electro character, two Electro characters in the game, Raiden Shogun and Razor, okay? And one of them does not even scale off of the thing. Stop it, stop healing him. God damn you. Also, is he fucking purified or some shit? Is that why he's not dying? There we go. Easy. Anyway. What's good, Faceless? Faceless says, I feel like Dex or Strength are meta in Dark Souls, so I feel like the same logic in Elden Ring. Yeah, man. I feel like probably. I feel like the straight up like melee will be good, but at the same time, whenever I see like the gameplay in this game or in Elden Ring, I see like dragons that are far the fuck away. So I could see you being like, you just haul-assing toward the dragon, being like, please slow down. Please do not do a huge AoE sweep, which we're kind of used to in Dark Souls at this point. But yeah. We got plenty of crystals. We just need flowers. There we go. These ones are harder to find. Don't think it says also only level 60 official. How dare you, Grin? I'm referring to when you said how dare. No, that's fine. I'm not leveling up. I'm not leveling up official. So you can be like, how dare you? It's fine. I refuse. All right. Especially now that I got Yai. Out of principle, I just don't want to, even though I am woefully disappointed with Yai. But you know. With that being said, though, I do have a bow for official. I could there is something there that I could rip out and try to make work, but I don't know if I want to tell you the truth. The only characters that I'm interested in right now are Ido and Garu, making them pristine, and maybe passively prepping for what's his name. Also, I'm probably most likely will just give all of my Yai Miko artifact sets to Shincho or any of the other ones Shangling, because again, they would use it significantly better, I think, than her. Where is it? Where is it? Stop, stop, stop.
Shine down. Everybody stand back. Let's lock.
This is order. Solidify.
Shadow Raven, let
Now you shall perish.
Boom. Where's my chest? I didn't show. Stop making everything so dark. Jesus Christ. It didn't give us a chest? Usually it gave us a chest. Do we fail the chest? Oh no, it's up there. It's all the way up. Why is it up there? Jesus. I always run dex builds with the curse or poison. My favorite is the. Oh, I missed the comment. Basically says strength build was dangerous to face because you will run into those guys that had pinpoint accuracy and heavy weapons that can OTK or two. Okay. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the OTK means.
trinkets lie veiled within this desolate plain.
Have I not been like cleansing them before I pick them up, so I technically don't get them? Is it a different thing? So like if I let it go all weird. No, it just becomes normal, I guess. Huh. There's a chest down there. Faceless says, hope magic cast time is faster and not long. Yeah, man, that's my hope for all of the stuff in that game. I really hope it's like actual, like really well paced out. Like basically, because again, like to me, if it's a crazy long cast time, then why would you not just go with melee? You know, why would you not just go with tried and tested? Why would you try to get key? Same thing with range. If buying arrows is a nightmare and shit, then that seems like a weird undersight for me personally. I would feel like that's a bit weird. Are there enemies here? Is there electric shittery happening? I feel like it wants me to detonate all these. That'd be my only guess. Also, Fisher will get one bang, so let's not use her. This is the last one left. Come on, there we go. Is that what I wanted? It is. It is. Weird, but sure. Dexterity attribute requires the wield advanced armaments. Also boosts attack power. Dexterity scales. Arraignment reduces casting time of spells. Okay, so dexterity actually is. So certain things reduce cast spell. Okay, often fall damage and helps stay on mount. All right. You'll want dexterity as a caster, along with most other builds. Gotcha. So a little bit of dexterity, and with all the Faith Arcane weird stuff. So probably Faith Arcane based on what access to spells you have. So if you get a good spell, but it's locked behind a progression through Faith or the other thing, maybe put points in there. But largely, dexterity wouldn't be a bad choice just for general casting stuff. Okay, got it. So I feel like dex would almost be a requirement if you want to. Well, maybe not, because you still need mana. So probably willpower, I would imagine, would be your base mana reserve. So yeah, I can see that being the weird meta of like willpower, then probably, I'm not sure what Faith. Faith seems like a, I'm not sure. Maybe that's the one thing that's really locked behind like using spells, which that's kind of annoying though a little bit, man. Where you're like, well, I can't use this until I get X, Y, Z. That's a little unfortunate.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up.
Ooh, Fish will survive one hit from that. Shocked.
Order guide you. Gather.
By royal decree.
Oh, I don't have my ult? Fish will give me a point. There we go. Yeah, Fish will gives you so much particles. Doesn't have the biggest ult cost though, so there's that. Oh, I hit the thing with, yeah. Sometimes the cleanse does not prog. Ladies and gentlemen, this was pretty fun, but I don't know, it seems like puzzly stuff. I'm not sure if it makes for a great stream things. I guess it does. I don't know, I'm kind of just sitting there like, I gotta do what? I gotta pull this knob? Okay. I gotta detonate these bombs? Okay. It just seems like a little like, I don't know. That's a good defense. That's a good difference. The dex now speed up spells and weapons. Oh, cool. So weapon combos? Oh, that's interesting. So if you have high dex, you'll be able to attack faster. That's dope. But I think dex melee instead of strength. Oh, okay, I see. Faceless says Fluff will Faith melee as my second. Oh, is that what you're gonna do in second playthrough? Fluff says, which is sorta what Confessor already allows from the start, being a sort of agent of subterfuge for the church. Okay. Oh, one shot. Oh, OTK is one shot. Really? I don't know that was what it was. Have a mixed perspective of subversion, faith, incarnate of delusion. Okay. Yeah, you guys are deep in the Elden Ring, Dark Souls stuff, and I'm kind of just like I need to catch up because I'm super out the loop. Faceless says Fluff Faith buff, one of the best Envon weapons on characters. Hey, you guys are in it. You guys are in it. Lucica says, dang, Grin, I haven't seen you like this since the other character that should not be named. I'm like, Grin, it's very lucky and unlucky at the same time. Well, I don't know, Lone Syndicate. To me, it's not that it's like a bad unit. And again, there's always potential, but we haven't had a comeback story like Zhongli for a hot minute. So, and honestly, one of the least characters that needed a comeback story, frankly. But yeah, I don't know, man. To me, yeah. Just not thrilled. But yeah, I wouldn't say it's as bad as the Yoimiya one because there's still like possibility for success, you know. But yeah, because if I was doing like 8K per proc, I'd be like, okay, that's reasonable. You know, that's a good bit. That puts her on pace with like most of the other characters, Shinjo and Shangling and such. Despite being Electro, not a useful element, but still, or like a useful applying element, I suppose. Sasha says, also, what's good, Sasha? Sorry, I just seen you. Hey, Sasha says, I'm on PC for a second. Just want to say hi, ladies and gentlemen. Before I go to bed, hopefully you had a good stream. Thank you so much for stopping by, Sasha. Appreciate that. Hopefully you enjoyed the rest of your night and have a good sleep. Sorry, I just in your comment now. I hope you're still here, just tuning in for a quick sec. We're about to decompress and go down, essentially. Cool down. What is it called? Wind down. Words are hard today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for putting up with me. I'm off to go exercise. This event was pretty fun. I enjoyed quite a bit. I don't know if I'll make the Yai Miko video. I've talked about it plenty in the streams to where I just feel like it'll be a little bit redundant. Although I do think that that's something that should probably be pointed out because I just haven't been seeing too many people pointing it out. But it's just that there seems to be a greater and greater disconnect between like the people who are playing the game versus people who stream the game and have access to a lot of possibilities. And I think it's just, yeah, like to me, Itto could be relatively passable without any need for that investment. Now, Yai, yes, could have an artifact set that would be good. I just don't know if there's an artifact set that's going to give us like 40% more damage on our E. I feel like that would make confusion happen with Albedo a little bit, but and other characters that have strong E's. But I don't know. Hopefully, fingers crossed, that there's a good artifact set that comes out with her pretty soon. It is annoying for me, at least, that I just gotta wait and wait some more. And yeah, my main problem with just the Genshin community right now is just the fact that people keep showing Yai with the most crazy crit damage scaling I've ever seen. And also, it's two separate artifact sets that people are getting now, which is kind of hard to get these two different because they're not from the same domain. You know, so yeah. Fluff says, so Grin, if you'd like to be a summoner using spirit ashes and the like, you may want to start with Prophet instead, as the ability to heal and protect your summons may be ideal. Okay, but what do you call it, Fluff? But isn't it like summons are only certain areas, right? I mean, I would love that, but isn't that the thing where like summoners are limited, like hard shit on essentially in that game because you can't get one of the things, like you basically cannot you can only summon in certain areas, right? So to me, that would be really shitty to be like, I've invested all into summoning. You can't summon. What? maybe you can like summon a weapon, and that's a way to be like, hey, idiot, you can kind of get by.
Into other worlds is-
But no, that sounds like probably the one I'd go with then, Fluff, because that would just be like, even if I could just vicariously live a tiny bit in the summoner landscape, just a little bit of summoner, I would take it. You know, even if it sucks, even if it's brutal and it's painful. Well, no, if it sucks, I'll be like, all right, well, sucks to suck, I'll move on. Also, I should say goodbye. Or if you'd rather than them be expendable, go with the astrologer and rain down space. Now, I'd rather go summoner. If there's an option between summoner, I'm going summoner. I don't need any destructive magic if I can summon forth a legion of whatever and just fucking have them consume whatever's in front of me. Elizabeth says, as we stream tomorrow, or was it just a one and done thing? I think we'll be there soon, Lone Cynic. I think we'll be there soon, streaming almost every day, Wednesday. But I think for right now, I still am in this like weird process of reading these books and whatnot. And I probably I feel like when we streamed on Wednesday, I was kind of like, oh, I didn't realize that actually it was nice having one day to be like, okay, I'm gonna record so I can make videos for you guys, so that you guys have when we're done the streams, or on the days that we're not streaming, there's a video for you guys. And I do feel weird about the idea that a lot of the times when I'm uploading content, it's a guide. It's a kind of a diss. If you guys have people who have followed the channel for a long time, I really did force my personality a lot on people. So it's either people hate me or they enjoy the weirdness. Or just the chillness of what we do. But because of the streams being what they are, which is basically just a nice, goofy, warm, odd, interest, whatever we talk about kind of community space, I feel the video maybe should in some way be that. But I do feel weird that most of the videos seemingly are all guides, duplication glitch, where I'm sure some of you guys are like, oh, I was hoping to find a goofy fun video, or we're just hanging out testing shit in a video game that I can have off in the background, which is why I still upload the try not to grins and whatnot. I very much appreciate everyone who submits to that. Also, the video coming out today actually is more traditional, old-fashioned, just me hyped about a TV show that I watched, which if you want to hear me ramble about it, you can. But yeah, I don't think we'll be streaming tomorrow because it's Wednesday. I think in the future we probably very much will work our way up to be doing streaming probably every day. But we are also in a really cool period. Right now we have Dying Light 2 that came out. We have Genshin still outputting a ton. We still have now have Elden Ring along the horizon. So there's plenty of things to play, and if I set the pace of always streaming every day, almost except for Monday, I think I'll always take Monday just because it's a good place for me to reshift and kind of plan out the rest of the week, plan out even our streams for whenever we get to that point. But yes. So I think Thursday, ladies and gentlemen, if that is the case, we're not streaming tomorrow. Thursday we will be probably playing Elden Ring. Fluff was telling us that we can pre-install it. It comes out I think at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, my time. So I can hopefully install. Hopefully it's not a big day one patch. If there is, then the stream might be delayed based on an amount. But if it's still 4 hours to install it, because whatever takes place, then probably we'll just jump on and play Dying Light or something like that, and then Friday. But most likely we'll be able to just stream at maybe 6 or 7. So keep your eyes out for that. But if you missed it, the first part, honestly, there's probably a lot of growing pains to the beginning of that game, unraveling it, and then of course we'll stream it on Wednesday, or sorry, streaming on Friday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll still be streaming it probably the majority of the time. I think I will still take Sunday, just because I feel like that's a nice recovery, because we're going to be streaming it bang, 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 back to back, probably for a little bit longer, we'll see. So that'll be a nice kind of let's calm down, we'll get back to it, and then I think maybe that's something that will change. Usually Sundays are a play together stream. I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll play Elden Ring that day. We'll just for that week. We'll be back we'll playing together. Also, we kind of play together like today. We played with Nanny and Lone Cynic. Although I do feel bad. We'd play with Nanny and Lone Cynic, and I only did. They just quickly helped me, and I felt like, oh, I probably should have helped them. But also, I knew last time it took for us forever to get to the event. That's why I was like, I need to get into the event. But yeah. Can use spells Wait. Fluff says certain areas, but often before a boss or a dungeon, there are some ashes of war that and such that also have temporary summon abilities. Okay. Wouldn't be solely summoning, but it would be a nice way to keep them alive. All right. Can still use spirit ashes on any build, it seems. Interesting. FLF says, Faith will simply allow you to easily provide support. It's not purely defense, as there's stuff like anti-undead, deity of proper death, and some of the other options. Okay. FLF says, one of the incantations was the ability where you can rake the ground with magic claws that launch out forward a cone of damage. All right. So there's really cool looking spells for Faith and Intel build. Okay. Oh, intelligence build. I see what the abbreviation was. Fluff says, I believe it's 60 to 7 gigabytes, but likely smaller after I finish installing, so it may take more than an hour. Yeah. Well, that's what I mean. Like, I'll pre-order the game, pre-install it on Steam, and then hopefully when like they release it, it'll just be like a quick 10 gigabyte install or whatever the rest would be, because usually that's what the whole point of pre-ordering is. Most people pre-order just to be able to play it immediately, not to get something out of it. Although even with the day one patch, it's very much playable offline. Nice. Let's see, it says, can't we wait for you to play Elden Ring? Yeah, I was hoping you would also play it, man. I'm not sure if that game will ever be cross-play. It'd be cool if there was. It's cool. I can handle what I need to get done with no issues. Grin, don't feel bad. Okay. Let's see. Fluff says, one of these keepsakes is the Spirit Ash, so you could probably get summoners right at the start. Love to hear it. I just hope that, again, so I'm not sure if I understand if they're like, to me it'd be cool even if, like, it seems like there's these places in the game where you can like super summon these big, like, larger than life things. Let's go younger. Will you play the new Call of Duty free to play when it comes out next year? Maybe. We'll see what happens. See if there's a lull when it comes out, probably, but if not, then we'll probably just play the things that we're kind of lost in, I guess. But yeah, good to see you, younger, by the way. Yeah, what do you call it? I was wondering, for the summoner thing, I would love it if there was like even just shitty summons that kind of you could just do in the, like, at every point quickly, you know? Because to me, yeah, it'd be really like, oh, I'm really good when fighting basic enemies, but like, that's never been the problem in Dark Souls games. It's always the bosses that are doing this huge AoE hit or just dive on you immediately, you know? So that's the thing that's a little sketchy, but I'll probably look into that and check. Regardless, probably we'll still go summoner regardless, just because I've such little amount of games cover this summoner like thing. Dave says, do you still play Let It Die? I don't. I haven't for a while. I still like the game and I'll still cover it if there was ever any new content, but we've covered all the things in that game and it's just on a reset cycle, so that's where that's been. But yes. Lone Ticket says, Souls games are a mixed bag for me. I've never finished any of them despite being decent at most of them. Nice. Only when there's content for yeah, exactly. Leave Lone Syndicate's got it down pat. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for your time. That's the end of the stream. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day. We'll be streaming not tomorrow, but Thursday. We'll probably be doing it on, we'll still be doing it for Elden Ring. We'll still be streaming Elden Ring at that point probably. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. Be warned though, the stream usually starts at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. Same time this started. But it might be a little bit delayed because I have to install it. And sometimes that can take 10 minutes. Sometimes it can take 2 hours if it's the internet's being a nightmare, right? But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your night. There is a video coming out right after I end the stream. It is going to be of a try not to. No, it's a so I watched, and it's of a very odd show. But if you guys could let me talk about it, I'd appreciate it because it's quite the show that I always appreciate when you guys throw. If anyone has seen it, talk to me about it. Basically, the back and forth, I guess. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Also, David, you're far too kind to me. But thank you so much. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your night, David. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hopefully I can see you again over on the stream. Thank you again, and goodbye, everybody.